Well, hello and howdy, people. How are y'all?
Hello, everybody.
Hope everybody's had a wonderful weekend.
Happy 4th of July.
Yeah. Well, that ain't till tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's the weekend. Yeah, they consider it the holiday weekend.
Did you monetize?
I did.
Okay.
I got nobody in here yet, though.
Probably a lot of people doing some celebrating.
Well, there's Tater Tot. Howdy.
Hey, Junior, how are ya? What are y'all doing? Hello, Connie, how are y'all?
Howdy. Our tiny acres.
Did y'all have a cookout today, or you gonna do it tomorrow?
Or everybody around y'all been going boom boom?
Yeah, we still going boom boom.
Yeah, we had some in behind us the other night before last, setting off fireworks. Then last night it was out in front of us.
How's your daddy's feet doing today, Junior? They feeling any better? We love you guys.
Yep.
I know it's been awful pretty here. We got rain to start with, but it's been a cool day. It ain't been as hot today as it's been, thank goodness. Connie says their dog hates the booms. I imagine our animals do too.
Henry said he's still hunting them.
No, they're still hurting them.
Oh, I thought he was still looking for the fireworks.
No, he's talking about his daddy's feet. Alan's got gout at such a young age. So he's probably going to have a pretty bad battle with it. And I hate that for him because it can be rough. Especially whenever you love meat like I do.
Oh, that's him.
Uh-huh. I know I'm really sore. We went and dug holes for the tomato plants that we should have had planted 2 weeks ago. And with fibromyalgia, when you do stuff and you use separate muscles than you used to all the time or do anything different, you pay for it. And I'm paying for it. My hands are so sore I can't get nothing open. Mr. Band-Aid over here is feeling a lot better. Calling the holy man.
Patches. That's what it looks like when I take my shirt off.
Uh-huh.
Looks like I done been to war.
Uh-huh. He got X's all over him. And one big Band-Aid.
That's what I feel like I am right now, is one big Band-Aid.
Uh-huh. Oh, heck, I didn't know that would help fibromyalgia. I know my whole right arm is just awful. Hello, sis, how are you?
Sorry. Hey, girl.
Are you still enjoying your weekend? Or have y'all had to go back today? I don't know when he's going back. We hadn't told Stevie. We went over to Stevie's house yesterday, and oh my goodness, I just
Well,
seen the
last
text. Yeah. yesterday evening. They had a 4th of July cookout, and oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it was so good. Their cabinets, the stove, all of the cabinets, everything was plumb full of food, and oh my gosh, was it so good.
Yeah, we went to 2 different cookouts yesterday, and I was about hurting last night.
Yeah, both of us ate too much, but I guess that's what the holiday. One of the things the holidays
I
about.
still didn't eat like I used to, but that was the most I've eaten since I've had the surgery, and all them holes was hurting.
I don't like doing some of these beds.
You don't.
I do not at all.
I know, a little more comfortable.
I mean,
Well, no wonder you sitting in there all twisted. Get straight.
this thing being up hurts me after a few minutes, which chair does too, but this is even more uncomfortable than the chair.
With what?
I said, this is a little more uncomfortable than the chair.
Not with me. Well, if you slide over and sit up more straighter, it probably wouldn't be as uncomfortable.
I can't move good.
And let me come over and slide you over.
No. I've wound up the floor out the door.
There ain't no door this way. I can push you this way.
Does anybody want to come up and say hey?
Hey.
Corn Fed Life. Hello.
Well, howdy.
Says howdy from the prairie. Hey, Miss Desiree.
They is make it.
Yep.
I was wondering where she was at.
Yep, we sure did, Susan. We went over at Stevie's yesterday, and I mean, they had food everywhere. Even sent us some good old pork barbecue home.
Hey.
Corn Fed Life, where are you from? What prairie?
I know I started to try to. Well, I was thinking about trying to do a little something down there last night, but about the time we got done eating and everything, and was out there walking around a minute talking, and then the next thing I know, it started lightning and everything. I said, "Whoa, I ain't gonna start nothing like this. I'm going home."
Yep.
And then I got home and I was so stuffed. I come in here and stretched out, and I wasn't able to do nothing else.
Desiree, is Miss Red feeling any better? Is she doing anything yet?
You moved the camera.
I'm sorry, I couldn't sit off the room.
Maybe to stay there.
Maybe.
It's hard to set a camera on the bed.
Yep. But yeah, we went over there, and I'm telling you, Susan, they had food everywhere. It was all around there.
Look at here.
Guys.
Hey.
Where's my hand? There it is. We're on the road.
Oh, really?
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
You too. You be careful out there on them roads.
Yep.
How far have you got to go till you get back home?
We've done about 250, and I got about another 100 left.
Well, that ain't too bad.
Nah.
No, not too bad.
Have you had fun?
Oh, we did.
Did y'all get
We did a
special besides snuggle?
Yeah. Went for an e-bike ride up the canyon.
Oh, I bet that was nice.
Yeah, e-bikes get a mind of their own. It jumps on one speed and with that they help you power with to 5 without me knowing it. I about ended up in a dry riverbed.
I hope he got that on.
Yeah. No, I was trying to catch up with my husband and my sister-in-law that took off. It was quite comical.
Well, at least she had fun and didn't get hurt, I hope.
No, but I popped the tire. But we got it fixed.
Oh. Yeah, imagine
So
that
did you
drive.
go over to Stevie's?
Yes, we did.
And ate too much.
How was the barbecue?
Oh, it was wonderful. They actually sent us 3 containers home. 4.
Oh wow.
Yes. And
Well,
he
actually,
don't even like barbecue, and he said that's some of the best barbecue I ever ate.
well, looky
Hey,
here.
Carla. Well, hey, Billy.
The Wickshire Project is in the house.
Lori's Tech Time. Hello.
And Lori's Tech Time. Howdy, howdy.
Our Tiny Acre said they have electric bicycles and love them.
I'm sure I would love it if I learned how to get it to not get the mind of its own and scare me half to death.
I've always thought I'd like to try them one time, but it's been a long time since I've rode a bike, so I just don't know how that'd go.
Uh-huh.
Evening to you, Mr. Billy, and happy 4th of July coming up.
And tell Sharon and the kids we said howdy.
But I know the first one I ever seen was on Dutch. That was the first electric bicycle I ever seen, was when he got that one and sent them out.
I had seen some before.
Yeah, my sister-in-law, the one I was on was a trike. It's where they have the big back wheels, like a tricycle motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a little dog.
Aw.
But yeah, it was a fun time.
Well, that is good. That's the most important
Yeah.
thing. Hey, Des.
Hey, Des.
Susan, April.
Hi, Des. You actually get to see the face to the name.
I do.
I seen that pop up down there, and I'm like, how did we get this privilege?
I gotta say hi to everybody here.
Susan hadn't been up before.
Hello,
has she?
Josh. She has a couple of times.
Couple times, okay. I was kind of.
Yep.
Hey, Billy Joe. Hey,
It's
Lois
been-
Tech. Hey, Tater Tot.
Hey,
Hi, our Tiny Acres. Hi, Carla. Hey, Josh. Who did I miss? Anybody? Nope, I got everybody.
I think you got
I
everybody.
think
I
so.
just go, hi, everyone. Get it done at once.
Ah,
Yeah.
I thought I'd give everybody my lousy voice today.
Billy's already started giving them a hard time. He thought Tiny Acres was
So, Des, is Josh coming on?
I don't know. He's in, but I don't know. He could be out with friends, and he's peeking a peek.
peeking a peek.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Red sounded like she was doing better yesterday.
well, that's good.
Good. Because when
Yeah.
I talked to her, she was
Well, I'm
she
going to
was
hop
rough.
off. My husband's going to be coming in with McDonald's.
Okie dokie, Susan.
Oh.
It's good seeing you.
And hello, and y'all be
Okay.
careful.
Take care, guys.
We
Bye.
I love you all. Bye.
Love you.
Hey,
I'll still be listening. Bye.
looky.
Bye.
Hey, Granny Pepper.
Hey,
Haven't
Wow.
seen you in forever.
I know. Well, I've been sick a couple of times in the hospital.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, and I found out I got a brother. My
Oh, that's
daughter.
awesome.
Yeah, my daughter called me and said, "Congratulations, Mom, it's a boy."
Well, howdy, all the things, Acres.
Hello, All Things Acres.
Said it was a boy. Is that
Yeah,
what you just said?
she said, "Congratulations, it's a boy," and kind of surprised me.
I hear you, Billy.
But you look so good, Pepper. I'm sorry, Glenn.
I'm glad you found out you have a brother. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, he lives in Florida. I was in Texas. I'm not in Texas anymore.
I thought it looked like you'd moved.
Where? Yeah, it doesn't look like your background. No, where are you now?
Florida.
Oh,
Florida.
awesome. Well,
Oh,
welcome to Florida.
What part of Florida you at?
You know where Jacksonville is?
Yep.
Okay, we're about. Okay, there's another state, another city.
Live Oak.
Well, no,
Are you west or
we're
you
not too
south?
far from Live Oaks. We're not too
Okay,
far. We're not too far from Live
because I'm
Oaks.
in Tallahassee.
I'm in Lake City.
Okay.
Lake City, okay.
well, that's
Been through there before.
wonderful.
Huh?
I just can't believe how good you look. I mean, you just look so refreshed and just wonderful.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm surprised. You know, I even ended up in the hospital once since I've been here.
Do
But
you like it better in Florida?
pardon me?
Do you like it better in Florida?
Actually, yes, I do. Uh, uh, I don't have somebody coming to tell me that they're gonna uh, punish me because my dog went to the bathroom on the property.
Well, that's good.
Right.
How is Rusty?
The Mike
Hi, the
D
Mike D experience.
experience. Good evening.
Huh?
I said,
Granny
how is
Pepper, you're only an hour and 40, well, almost, well, depending on which way you go, you're about 2 hours from me.
Well, you can always visit me.
My car won't make it that far.
Oh,
now, how is Rusty doing?
let me see if I can get him up here.
Okay.
Come here, baby.
I see him back there.
Come here.
Oh, look at him.
Can you see him?
Yes. Hey, Rusty.
You
Hey,
got,
Rusty.
Aw, hey,
you got
Rusty.
friends out there.
How
Look.
are you?
Hey, baby. Hi.
He's kind of a little uptight. They're shooting fireworks off here.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're doing it here too.
yeah, they're doing it here too.
It's scaring my brother's dog. He's got a dog the same age as Rusty. This is the first time Rusty has ever reacted, though. And I don't
Have a good night,
understand
Tater
it.
Tot.
Good night, dear.
Huh?
Love
Good
you.
night.
Tater Tot's is leaving.
Tell Alan we
Yeah.
love him too.
He's always kissing Mama. He wants something, though.
He says I'm a mama's boy.
He just wants to make sure Mama's okay. Now he's going back to his spot.
That's
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, he uh
he
Welcome
changed
back,
it.
corn fed.
Oh, there's
yeah, I'm kind of worried he's on the edge. And I tell you what, one night I fell off the bed, and the next night he fell off the bed.
oh Lord.
But she's changed her name from Rusty Pepper to Granny Pepper.
Oh really?
Uh-huh.
Do what?
I said, you changed your name. When your name first popped up there, I'm like, well, who in the world is this? And then I seen your face, and I'm like, oh.
I'm trying to hear you a little bit. I'm trying to keep it quiet.
Granny, you changed your name. You changed your name. That's
You
what
changed
they're
my name.
saying.
Yeah. I only changed his Granny Pepper. I was gonna have a puppy that my family named Pepper. Only I decided not to keep her. She was really rambunctious and everything. And
Hey, Jackie. Glad you
Hello.
popped in. Happy 4th to you and Shaky.
Yes.
hey, wow, I wanted to talk to them.
Oh Billy, you just
Oh, that
won't
sounds like Billy. He roll out of bed and blame it on Sharon.
do. Exactly. Carla wants to know how you're doing.
Oh, I'm doing a bunch better.
Oh, Holy over here.
Oh, patches. I look like I done went to
Recyclable
war.
Homestead. Hello.
Who?
Recyclable Homestead.
Hi,
Well-
Recyclable Homestead.
So you was wanting to talk to Shaky Pepper?
Huh?
Did you say you was wanting to talk to Shaky?
Yeah, Shaky and Jackie. I haven't been able to talk to anybody anywhere for a while. It's
Yeah.
like almost no internet. I've been on off and on a little bit, not like I wanted.
Yeah, it's hard when the internet's crappy.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I've had so much I've had to do getting doctor's appointments and putting in applications for apartments and different things.
Yeah, that takes up a lot of time.
Yeah, by the time I'm done, I've been so pooped, and I don't understand why I've been so pooped. I'm I'm only going to be 73. That's not old enough to be pooped.
Yep.
You're
I don't.
welcome, April.
I'm just in my 50s and I'm already pooped a lot of days.
Yeah, it's. Mm, I'm going to say howdy, everybody. You know,
Exactly.
Rusty.
Well, it's good to see you.
Yes, it
It is.
is.
Oh, look at Wickershire. There he is.
Yeah, there's Billy. He's in here being mean as
Yeah,
usual.
he's 48 going on 84.
Yeah. Hey, where's my hammer? I mean, yeah, where's uh my judge's mallet? He never sent it yet.
Well, now he needs your new address.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
It might be in Texas, Pepper.
I forgot about that.
He might have already mailed it and you didn't get it.
No, no, I would have gotten because they do know how to forward mail.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, they know
Yeah,
how to lose mine.
I
yeah,
saw it
they
say,
used to lose mine all the time too.
yeah, I saw it say Des found out that they can lose her payments. They still
Every
her
time
check.
every time they keep shooting off a firework, he barks.
Yep.
Kind of, it's a little hard.
Yeah, they're booming off over here too. My cats are hiding.
Uh, they're doing the right thing, right?
Yeah, that's why I've got this on, so I don't have to hear it. I can hear it. I can hear a boom, but it's not so intense. I don't like fireworks.
I know they started setting them off over at his daddy's yesterday and caught me off guard and I about jumped out of the chair along with his daddy.
Well, you about swallowed that whole chicken.
I did.
Anyway, I wanted to jump on and say hi, let y'all know I'm still alive. Um, I
Uh oh, did we lose your sound?
no,
Okay.
I'm wondering if
Text
okay,
text April your if you have her email or messenger your address so that Billy Joe can get it.
Yeah, or what's the thing on the side? Can everybody get into the side chat?
yeah, I can.
Private.
If me and your friends on Facebook, ain't we, Pepper?
Supposed to be.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, well, send it to me through Messenger and I'll get it to Billy.
Okay, and you can get it to Jackie and Shaky, and
Okay,
get it. You can even get it to Des.
okie dokie, I sure will.
You know.
Oh, you heard anything? Papa not make
I
any
have
messages
not heard
today?
nothing from him today, and I've sent him a couple messages, so I'm.
Yeah, Papa ain't been doing good this weekend, y'all. We need to all be praying for him.
Yep.
Is he still in the hospital or is he out of the hospital?
He got to come home at around 3 o'clock yesterday. Wasn't that what I told you?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it
thanks.
was around 3 yesterday.
3 in the
he got
morning or
home.
something. I forget now exactly how you said it.
Okay, make sure you let Terry know because Terry asked about him today.
Okay.
Well, I was going to ask Jackie there a while ago if Shaky had heard anything out of him today.
Okay, I'm gonna before he starts barking again. I'm gonna take off here and say I love you all.
Love you too.
God
Glad to
bless.
see you in a better place.
Yes.
Yes. And we love
And
you.
you found your brother.
Huh?
And you've got a brother.
Yeah. It's really, you know, it's been 70 years since we've actually seen each other.
Oh
Well,
my
I'm
God.
glad you guys are back together.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was a baby and I was just a toddler. Go figure. God
Yeah.
bless you all. I love you all. I've been missing you all.
Well,
Oh,
we've
We
been
miss you
missing you
too.
too. I've been wondering about you.
Uh-huh.
This is the first time I've actually been here when you guys are out.
And
Well, we love it, and we're glad you stopped in and said hello. It's so good to see you.
it is.
I'm going to do this. Like, wait a minute. It's wrong. Yeah, here I go. Right hand. That's how I say.
We got you.
I'm going
Both
to have
hands
to say
work.
goodbye like that.
Hey,
Yep.
Well, you have a happy 4th and take care, and God bless you.
Yes, y'all have a safe and happy 4th.
We all are.
And
We're
happy
home.
Independence.
That's it. Happy
You too,
Independence Day.
dear,
yep.
and we love you. Man, that was a surprise.
It was.
Yeah.
I was wondering there when it first popped up by Granny Pepper. I'm like, who is that? I've not seen that. And then the face popped up, and I'm like,
But Pepper, come on.
Exactly.
You know it's got to be her.
yep.
Rock and roll Pepper. Oh man. Have you got any maters yet, Daz?
I'm sorry?
Have you got any maters yet?
No, my plants, all three of them died
Oh, and they was doing so good.
from the heat and everything. But on the bright side, I've got 2 new Mexican heather plants.
What's Mexican heather plants?
Let me see if I can bring a picture up. Let's see. Hold on. Where's my? It's really pretty. The bees like it and stuff. And I didn't buy the plants. I think the bees have been pollinating and dropping. And we had like 4, 3 died, and now I've got 4 plus 2 new babies from the bees. Yeah.
Well,
So
boy.
yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can bring a picture up on my tablet here. Oops. I'm going to talk to my tablet because I can't text worth a darn. So hold on a second.
It don't do us no good. It can't understand us.
Oh,
Mexican heather.
It must be from Boston too.
it's something that don't understand my language.
Oh man.
I asked for one, they'd give me another. I just figured it was a woman that wrote the program.
Yeah, they don't listen to you.
All right, you ready?
Put her up.
Oops.
Oh.
Hold on. Okay. Oh, Sugar Shack. Hold on. Where'd it go? There we go.
Oh, that's pretty.
Mm.
It's hard to see, but it's got little pink flowers.
Uh-huh.
I just wish it was a better image. It's just hard.
Is that kind of
But,
like little vines?
I'm sorry?
Is it kind of like a little viney plant?
No, it's a little bush, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find another picture.
All right.
Papa Rock!
And he's a member.
He's a member. Thank you. I'm just glad you're in here.
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful, Dan.
Oh, Sugar Shack again. All right, let's try that again. But it's little pinkish purple flowers, and the bees love it. Hey, Larry.
Isn't
Papa,
it
you
wonderful?
You didn't have to hit that members button, Papa, but we really do appreciate it.
I'm just
But we're glad to see you feeling a little, hoping that you're feeling better.
I'm just so glad to see you.
Yes. I tell you what, if you feel like it, we're going to drop the link here again.
Let's see. Roy said his bees are pollinating his cucumber flowers, so that's good.
Hey, he's already here.
Oh,
Hey,
good.
Lila.
Hello, Roy.
Yeah.
Hey there, Papa. How you feeling?
Hey, Larry.
What's up?
Oh, we just love you, Roy.
Hi, Lila.
All right, is that better?
Yes, we can
Yeah.
hear you.
I didn't mean to cause all the echo.
Oh, it ain't
I didn't
no
even hear
problem.
it.
I'm shirtless tonight.
Woohoo!
You're with us.
Exactly. She said, you know, I think.
Oh,
How you doing, hon?
still weaker than dog poop.
I'm just glad to see you.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be. I was telling April and Glenn that hell, this is really the only family I got besides my wife and kids. I've never had a family growing up, so I've got one now for sure.
Yes, you do.
have.
Yep.
Well, how did our All Things Acres? Oh, I didn't say that. ain't I?
Yeah.
I thought they just popped in. No, I'm sorry.
You
Our Papa been sick and everything here.
yeah,
Papa
we're
Rock,
just
he's been
excited
sick,
to
and
see
yeah,
him.
I forgot about everything else.
And they call him the string. That's what Roy said.
Yep,
Well, has your oxygen been doing better, Papa?
he's got his T-bone. Man.
Right now it's at I think it was 94, 95.
All right.
Well, that's a lot better than 72 or 73.
Yeah, they said I was gray when I come in.
Well, I
Only,
think their
but,
strength
you know-
is sick when somebody comes in with their shirt off.
Yep. I tricked him though. I didn't go nowhere.
Did you see Lila's comment?
Or the string. Billy says,
Her screen goes blank.
Billy said, that's it. I'm taking my pants off. Oh, man. I'd have Glenn take his shirt off, but you'd see all these holes.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Now you just reminded me.
Yeah,
I
she's
gotta find something. Hold on. I'll be right. Where's my walker?
we was laying in here last night, and I took my shirt off, and she started laughing at me and called me something.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go see something real quick.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
We
told-
know it is.
Uh,
I
You
said,
go to the FedEx man.
yeah, no, that's red. That's not me.
Okay, Walmart man.
No, not around this place. Oh, heck no. I can hear everything and I can talk on my way.
Lila, I'm feeling a whole lot better the last few days. Every day I feel a little better.
yeah, it was touch and go for a while. We had to go back to the hospital Tuesday after the Friday he had surgery because his fever went sky high, and they put in a drain tube because he had an abscess where his gallbladder used to be.
Yep.
And they put him on a bunch of antibiotics and then didn't want him to drink nothing or even put him on the IV for 2 days. And he was so dehydrated. And I said, don't y'all think it's time y'all give him an IV?
I tell you what, when we got to the emergency room, we went back to the room. This male nurse, you know how he thought he was King Kong of the book, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, I seen the oxygen can up on the bed. I said, when can I get my oxygen? Because I couldn't even breathe. He says, in just a minute. 5 minutes later, I get my oxygen on me. And that's what was 73.
That's awful.
Yeah. They don't care.
Yeah. Harry.
They're going to get their money one way or the other.
Hey, Terry.
Ah,
Yeah, no, I did that before I came on.
Billy.
Whenever you're sick like that and
All
they
right.
just treat you like, I don't care. I mean, it is. It's really bad when they do that to a person.
Hanging in there, city girl. Hanging in there.
This darn walker. Okay.
She said, "Oh my, glory be, I'm sorry you had a bad time, but glad you're feeling better." Me too, Lila, because I'm telling you, I was so worried about this young man over here. I was about just sick. I get in a tizzy when he gets sick because he's my everything.
I
And
told you ain't wasn't nothing to worry about.
There you go.
well, I mean, he is. And I just,
Yeah, I'm just
There, now I feel better.
he's wrong without my gleaning, you know.
I'm just a dumb old country boy, dumber than a bucket of rocks.
You're going to get hit too.
And I tell you what, that's the best thing to hear, a man agreeing with a woman. Because it's very seldom that ever happens.
Yep. Well, he knows he's everything to me. I mean, and
Well,
I just do it when he's sick.
Yeah, after 40 years, you know, I've got 44 behind me. But I wouldn't change nothing.
No, even if I could, I mean, this I would not change.
No,
So, you know.
I don't know. I can think of a few things I'd change.
Okay, Terry.
I think of a few too, but I'm talking about this. I wouldn't change.
He's just trying to get all the compliments he can get in one night.
Exactly.
Hi, out of garden.
The garden.
Hi, out of the garden.
Yeah, Terry's been worried about you too, Papa.
Terry.
City girl.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's what I thought it was.
A lot of people been worried about you and wondering.
Well, I'm just me. I don't want to be nobody else but me.
We don't want you to be nobody else, but we want to know what's going on.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't, I knew Mom was worried about you and being with you. Didn't want to interrupt her, and then when she called, I think I almost fell asleep in the bed.
Hey, Susan. Happy 4th to
But
you.
that same night, I ended up in the ER. But yeah, this is my family right here.
Hey.
Well, we was worried about you because I was asking everybody, has anybody talked to Papa Rock the last few days? Because I've texted and I ain't heard nothing.
Everybody, you too, Susan, at New Horizon.
So I figured it was time we call and check on you.
Yeah, they
Lila, I'm right there with you, girl.
That male nurse didn't like me too much, though, after when I went in the room asking for that cannula, for my oxygen. He got kind of rowdy once. Then I told him, the next procedure he needed to do, because my wife is CNA for, God, almost 30 years. She knew him. And, yeah, he shut up.
Lala, don't never give up because they'll come along. You'll find the right one when you least expect it, and you're a good person. You and Dad's both. So
yeah, I've given up. So
and 60 ain't that bad. I'm fixing to turn 61. I meant 16 next month.
Yeah, I was gonna say 16, old man.
Oh,
mine's 37.
I
hear you.
He says, I still don't understand the point of panic room. As a claustrophobic, I just end up screaming in a panic being locked in one. Like a girl.
Well, looky.
Hey, Red.
Hey, guys.
From another mother.
Hey, Des. There we go.
Red howdy.
Right, fed up.
How we doing, Red?
Better than I was the other day.
There
I'm
you go.
glad, girl.
Good.
I missed you.
Huh?
Yeah, I kind of miss the moose rubs.
Oh, Susan, I'm sorry. It's bad when they
Well,
get
my
fireworks.
PTSD was kicking in, and it's not fun when it does that.
No, they ain't fun. I know, believe me. I got
No,
that
because my PTSD leads me into really bad thoughts, if you know what I mean.
Well, I
Yeah.
tell you what, it leads me into bad thoughts too.
Well,
Now I get that hormone shot for my cancer. Oh, buddy. I know what a woman goes through on a change of life, believe me.
No,
Yeah.
this ain't changing a lot. Hold on.
I
What
apologize
you
for
find
mine.
out?
it's something that no,
No wants to get it, believe me.
exactly, no woman does either, but it has
No,
and it's not fun.
stuff will knock you for a loop.
It will.
Okay, I'm going to get excited. What's
Oh
going
my
on?
God. FedEx ain't even there.
Look at her look. I love it. Look at her eyebrows.
What?
He said,
What'd you say, Daz?
I saw your eyebrows twitching up there, huh? Welcome back, Terry.
Oh, good God.
Yeah, Brenda and I was talking, and she said, what was going on? And I went, honestly, at that moment, I was very suicidal. She goes, now, why would you do that?
I see Brenda saying that.
Oh, yeah, she'd been fussing at me. And she goes,
You know, Brenda.
because I was tired of being in pain. And she goes, oh, so the world's going to be in pain.
Yeah,
And I went,
exactly.
the world don't give a shit about me. She goes, but I do.
I hate to tell you this, Red, but your family here, this group is your
Exactly.
family.
That's right.
We care. We love you.
That's right. Exactly.
Like,
You know what? I just seen something really weird.
I'm glad to see you, Lila. You have a
Oh,
good
my
4th of
gracious.
July.
I
And don't tell anybody how bad I look, okay?
I just felt water all the way down my shirt.
Oh, woohoo! Cheap thrill. T-shirt contest. T-shirt contest. What T-shirt contest?
Well, luckily it's purple and it ain't see-through.
I ain't saying shit.
Thank you, Terry. It's just my family has a tendency to bring back my PTSD.
well, why don't you just leave them? Just tell them if y'all
Yep.
can't be nice to me, don't call me because
Exactly.
because
You know what my dad does? Turn off the phone at 9 o'clock at night, turn it back on at 9 o'clock in the morning.
There you
And
go.
only answer it if you know the number. If it's somebody else, screw them.
Yeah,
Beep! Don't know you. Decline. Decline. Decline.
Well, it's not really that simple because I want to be part of that family. I want them to love me. Always have.
But
And then
Red,
they-
you can't make them. You can't make them love you.
And Red, what good is it if they make you feel that bad about yourself? I mean, I understand because I love my family dearly. I love them dearly. And if anything was to happen to where we wasn't as close as we was, I know how I would feel. But my
Yeah.
family supports me, and they don't make me want to kill myself.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just tell them I love y'all and I'll be there for y'all. But if y'all can't be nice and support me, leave me out of the bullshit drama. I don't need it.
That's it.
See, my brain says that, but my heart doesn't.
Well, it'd be hard, but it's just not worth putting yourself through nothing like that when they
Red,
don't care if they're mean to you or not.
no, because Red, yeah, I mean, you're going to have to put your foot down or they're going to have to open their eyes. Because, you know, you can do anything that you want for them to help them or whatever, and they love it. But the minute you're down and out and ain't got nothing, that's where your true friends are at. That's
And
where
you know
they're
what?
at.
People are only happy when they make other people miserable.
Exactly.
And that's what they're doing to you.
Yep.
They're getting off on making you miserable.
Yeah, I told him off. I mean, telling me I don't know what it's like to be a single mother. That hurt. Because
You want me?
I've always been a single mother and a disabled one at that.
You want me to
But
come
Yeah.
up there?
When
You
you
want me
told
to
me
come up
that,
there?
it didn't matter.
No, it would matter if I came up there. Yeah,
Well, to
they.
them it doesn't matter. And then they try to get me to give them our prep supplies.
Billy Joe, what secrets am I letting out?
And now, and then I find out that my sister told my niece that we were going to give her our home.
Ask them if they want to pay the rent.
Exactly.
Travis has got 5 more years to pay on this house, and we will own it.
Well,
There
where
you
does
go.
Going to give it to somebody else.
No.
think Travis is going to live if anything happens to you? I mean, seriously.
What really pissed me off is my sister told me that because I'm against abortion, she said that I'm for rapists and I don't care about the victims of a rapist. Excuse me, but my family has been hiding a rapist, not one, two, in the family for decades.
Well, see, the way I look at it is that child didn't do nothing to deserve any of that. And if you don't want it, fine. There's millions of people out here who cannot have kids that would be more than glad to
Yep.
adopt it.
But that was another thing that hit me. I mean,
Well,
my brother. A lot of y'all may not know this. A lot of you may. My brother raped me when I was 7 years old.
But Red,
the
he's
difference.
the one that's gonna pay for it. In
There's
one way or another, karma will come back at him.
And then he shared me with his friends.
Red, I'm so sorry. You
And
don't
they
make me
treat
cry.
him like he's a freaking saint.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Red.
they don't want to. They don't want to face it.
No.
Nobody should have to go through that, and they shouldn't treat him like that. I mean, that's just.
It's unreal.
It is. I mean, that infuriates me because you don't do that to a 7-year-old, especially not your sister, and then do that without let all your friends do whatever. Red, I'm sorry.
My uncle raped his own daughter and raped her for years, and my family did nothing about it.
Scroll up, Terry. The link
Did
should be up there.
nothing about it.
I'll be right back.
All right, Papa Rock.
All right, Papa, we love you.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be in the background.
No problem.
Okay.
But yeah, they did nothing about it.
Well, see, on the abortion deal, though, that's a difference between. I could understand the ones that's out here getting raped and stuff. That makes a little bit of difference. But these women out here that's going out there freely and getting pregnant and then running and having an abortion, them I do not understand.
Well, I could understand the rape abortions a little bit more, but like I said, they ain't got to deal with the child. Give it up for adoption because that child didn't do nothing to deserve it. And there's a lot of people would love that young and bring it up like it was their own.
But see, I kind of also stand
He's
on
at
the
work,
fence
and no, you're
line,
not.
which most of the time I do, anyways. Because if this baby was conceived through incest,
And rape
not-
on top of it.
Yeah.
that's I can understand and things like that. I
Well,
can.
medical reasons,
Mhm.
yes.
Yeah.
But they don't consider that a medical reason.
But when a woman keeps going out there and she's spreading her legs for every Tom, Dick, and Harry, that and then goes out and gets an abortion, she's hurting herself, let alone hurting a unborn child.
Well, I know this girl who had so many abortions that told her she absolutely could not have no more. And I begged her, I said, just please have the baby. I'll take the baby and I'll raise it. Just please don't kill it. Didn't matter.
And now she got how many kids?
Now she's got several. And I wonder if she ever thinks about the joy that her kids bring her now about the ones that she just killed.
I know a
She
girl.
thinks
I
about it
grew up
every
with
day.
her.
I can guarantee it.
There was a girl by the name of Hazel, and Hazel and I become pretty good friends. Because later on, I found out my brother raped her too, but that's beside
What?
the point. Yeah.
Damn.
She.
I'm gonna stay out of the abortion comments.
Oh yeah, I understand, Daz. But
Because
this, what I'm saying is, she had a couple abortions done, but when she did have her children, she had 2 abortions done. Both times after she got married and she delivered her children, she had twins both times.
Well,
Gosh, Susan,
two from medical. I had dead babies inside me, and 2 from 2 rapes when I was walking home. It was one of them, and I was drunk at a party and didn't know who raped me. Was the second one. So I've had 4. So that's why I'm staying out of that conversation.
Well, that's why I said I kind of straddle the line. You know,
well, I mean,
I understand both sides.
So, you know.
But they're now saying that a girl in a bunch of states, a girl that's been raped or incest cannot have an abortion.
See, no, that's wrong.
And if you have a miscarriage or a stillborn baby, you're going to jail until they investigate to find out if it was natural causes or you self-aborted that baby.
What?
Yes.
That's bullshit.
And if you have a ectopic pregnancy, a baby stuck in the fallopian tubes that's not going to develop, or if it does, and it's either your life or the baby's life, and the baby's not going to survive anyway because you'll be dead before that baby's born, they will not let you abort that baby. So you could die carrying a baby in your fallopian tubes.
Well, now, I think medical purposes by all rights.
Hey, Noah. So that's why I don't like the conversation, because I've gone through so much in my life. The pain, the anguish, the loss, and the humiliation. And then to hear people say that women that kill babies or have abortions are murderers when they don't know what these women are going through physically and emotionally, and have to live with that day in and day out for the rest of their lives.
That's what I was saying a while ago, Daz.
It was full.
But the women that was going
they wouldn't take the stand, said the stand
Well, my cousin
and then
had an abortion.
They finally did take the thing. They didn't want to.
And I kind of wonder if it wasn't
that better.
So, you know, I do understand it.
Better?
What? The flow could be up a little bit higher.
Oh, and Red, I sent you a message on Facebook.
That's 3.
Is bullshit you think that I don't care what your family thinks. They can kiss off. We love you. We want you around. If you ever need to talk day or night, I don't care what time it is, you better message me or call me.
That's right.
Or when you and I do meet, I'm going to kick your ass. Even if it's sitting in the damn chair.
I'm selling tickets.
Well, you wouldn't have that far to kick, so.
Well, still.
Oh, yeah.
I have a phone. You have a phone. Message me.
Yeah.
Oh, and I was on the pill.
Go ahead. I needed some time to talk my way out of it. Just at least like 48 to 72 hours to like get my head back on straight and, get me going in the right track again.
I know.
Noah, I'm sorry if I did not say hi to you, but hi, hun.
I know. Hi, Stevie. Hello, everyone.
Billy, where's my hammer at?
Billy, I kick your ass too, please.
No, he won't. He
I live
won't. He
there.
won't answer
Noah, you have a
now.
good night, and I'm sorry.
You
He came in the middle of a bad conversation.
You won't believe what got me out of my depression. Then it sent me in depression again for a short little while.
What?
I went and watched some more DS9, and I got myself out of depression. I went, well, shit, this is the last time Netflix is going to have it on here. Now I'm depressed again.
Oh, no.
That's why you go back and watch reruns. That's
Well,
what
they took
reruns
it
are
off
for.
Netflix.
They took it Netflix, yeah.
I might be the second one, Billy, but I've asked for the longest.
But so now I'm watching Boss Baby, which is funny.
Oh, last few nights, because with me being sick, my sleep is all out of whack. Last 2 nights, I've fallen asleep to episodes of Swamp People.
A what?
It's called Swamp People.
Oh.
That TV show where they go hunting alligators.
Yeah.
I love that show.
I've actually held an alligator. It's about 3 foot long. It was just juvenile. Its mouth was taped. I'm telling you, that thing was.
It's not real shiny.
Oh yeah, the mouth can break bones in your leg.
Either was an alligator or a crocodile. It was down here in Florida.
The biting power of both of them is crazy. But oh yeah, and I've had alligator before. If it's cooked right, it's awesome.
Larry, Billy Joe said build him a workshop.
Well, he sold my hammer enough. He could have made one.
Did you ever get that hammer, Papa?
No.
Really?
Either did
Well,
Pepper.
he was in the
Pepper
middle
was
of
in here.
moving and. So.
Pepper was in here. She moved to Florida. She found out she's got a brother now and everything.
I know. I saw the video.
She looks really good.
She on her last video like a month ago, she said she was moving because her Christmas Day, her daughter messaged her, called her and said, "Mom, it's a boy," and she couldn't figure out what it was. She thought maybe someone was having a baby. Her daughter found her brother.
He was a baby and she was 3 years old the last time they saw each other.
Yep, her daughter found Rusty's brother, and they've talked off and on. And so, about a month ago, she moved to Florida.
And she's about 2 hours away from me.
Really?
So when Darren moves here, we don't have to go all the way to Texas now to meet her. We can just go down to Florida, which is awesome.
I was just thinking about her the other day. She has a new wheelchair. Because I went on her page.
Hey, Mary.
Hey, Mary.
Hi, Mary. And she did look really good. And she had Rusty with her, too.
Yep, but now they're down in Florida. Which
Wow.
I think is awesome.
It is awesome. That is awesome.
Yep. So the step that I was in with the company that I'm going through for this immigration stuff for Darren, I finished that because I had to wait till I was well enough to go get my marriage license. And I copied that and I sent that over to them. So now I'm just waiting for the next step.
Wow.
So that's the news.
I can't wait till he moves over here. I cannot wait till he moves over here.
You guys will have to come south.
I want to have a party at my house this summer before the summer's over with. Because I got a game that I want to play with everyone that shows up.
A game?
Oh, what kind of game is that? Red.
It's called the Tortilla Slap.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
no way.
The winner of FedEx or the winner.
I eat tortillas. I ain't getting slapped with one.
What you do is you take a drink of water and you each have a tortilla. And you do rock, paper, scissors. Spock, or just rock, paper, scissors.
Do it with brownies.
And whoever, let's say one person got paper, the other person got rock. Well, you know, paper covers rock.
Yeah.
So they get slapped in the face with a tortilla shell. You know, the floured ones.
Shit.
And you got, it doesn't hurt, but you gotta,
Depends
you
on how
gotta
hard
not.
you
Yeah,
tap 'em.
it depends how mad they are.
It does hurt.
But you can't spit out the water because you have to take a drink before you do that.
You have to hold the water
spit
in
out
your
the
mouth.
water, and the first person that spits out the water because they're laughing loses.
Or they get hit so hard that they just go.
Yeah.
How do you get hit hard with a tortilla shell?
You can because it's flat and it's got a little bit of a sting to it when it hits you.
Oh, it stings when you smack someone with it. Trust me, me and my
Yeah.
son will smack each other with them off not.
I seen Mary down there smack one off a bicycle yesterday. Didn't you, Mary? How you doing, sweet pea?
Okay. It hurts when you roll it up.
People, I'm gonna get off here. I gotta get some coughing out of me.
Okay,
All right.
Papa. It's
Hey,
good to
how
see you,
you
Papa
doing,
See
Rock.
you, Larry. We love you.
I love all y'all.
How you doing there, Papa Rock?
There goes the
How you
moosey
been?
ears.
I just kicking.
Red, moosey ears.
Yeah.
There's one for Mary, too.
There you go.
You have a good one, Papa, and keep us informed.
Night,
Bye-bye.
I
Papa.
will. I will. I will.
We love you. Glad you're feeling
Love you, Papa.
All right. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Billy Joe said being hit and spit on. My kind of night. Sign me up.
Yep.
Well, Mary, how
watch.
you been feeling?
Damn. Sorry.
How you been doing, girl? I know you've been sick too.
I can barely hear you guys. I don't know if it's my speaker or what.
Is
How
that
you
helping?
feeling? We know you've been sick.
Still same. You know, what can I say?
We liked your tater video.
I can hardly hear you.
Yeah,
I guess.
you guys are too far away from your mic.
I've got it right here between us. Let me see if I got it turned down or something. I don't know.
Sometimes you guys sound a little muffled.
Sometimes, not much.
No.
I don't see
That's why I said sometimes.
Well, we watched Miss Tater video.
There we go.
That's better.
Better.
Yeah.
I think it got switched to the other mic.
Ah.
Yeah, much better.
Yep.
Well, we
Yeah,
were hoping you'd be feeling better.
I was gonna say it's the first time I've ever done taters this way. I just put cardboard down and then put the taters down and then straw over it. I'm
Yeah, I've
really
seen that.
surprised it's growing like
Yeah, I've
crazy.
seen that a couple. I've seen that like one other video. I think I posted on your.
That's what we
comment.
did.
Yeah, was it you? But somebody else
Yeah.
did too. Yeah.
We did. We didn't. I didn't even weed the area. We put because we had dry leaves all over the yard. Darren and Antonio raked them up and brought them over to the garden with the wagon. Put like 4 or 6 inches of dried leaves down. Put cardboard on. Well, fertilizer, then cardboard, and put the potatoes in there and put straw on there.
Yeah, I'm never done that, so I'll be looking forward to see what kind of harvest I get. That's for sure.
That'd be cool.
Make
April,
sure
I
you
just
water
sent
it
you-
well.
I sent you a picture of some of our potatoes.
And then also, it's called Ironite. You can get it, I think, off of Amazon or Walmart. It comes in a bottle that you can hook a hose up to.
Okay.
Water that on the straw. Make sure you get fertilizer because I use bone meal, blood meal,
A tater.
fish emulsion, and seaweed.
Spit on my kind of
The fish emulsion and the seaweed fertilizer is liquid. And I didn't put enough of that on and with us not getting enough rain, and I didn't water it enough. I got some potatoes, but not like I should have. But I'm gonna try a second batch of potatoes, and tomorrow I'm starting some collard green seeds and some broccoli and cabbage seeds. And come August, I'll be planting them out in that straw bed, but I'm gonna be putting dirt down and putting the potatoes and stuff in that and see how it does.
Yeah, I grew some sweet potato sprouts.
It's too late in the year for me to do that. I have to order them.
You got it. Did you see Billy Joe, Mary? You got a tater
I
moat.
can't read the comments
Okay.
whatsoever.
All right. He says, "Ha ha ha! Love that video, Mary. She's got a tater moat versus the weeds."
And I don't know if you guys have anything like we do, but we can go to Winston, and where Winston does like brush and trimming trees and all that, they layer it up into mulch, and they twice a year they give it away for free. All you got to do is bring a trailer, and they pile it in, and you just drive off. And I'm telling you, if your area's got that, or you got any access to anything like that,
It's most time in big cities or bigger cities.
I don't know if they have that around here or not. I have to find out from my friend's dad where he got his wood chips.
Well,
check.
this ain't wood chips. This is ground up leaves. It's where the city goes through and
tree trimming, yeah.
leaves and stuff in the fall of the
That
year.
is good.
That stuff makes good, especially if you
is.
can get it and pile it up for 1 year and let it finish composting. It turns into just about pure black dirt by then.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
We put it in our sweet tater rows one year, and I'm telling you, a sweet tater filled up a 5-quart saucepan. One sweet tater.
Oh wow.
Wow.
It done miracles.
That's what I want.
It's good. So if y'all can get it, I would. I definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know if you can see or not.
Put her up.
Oh, they
Gwen.
look good.
Hold on, Red. We're gonna put you up on the big screen.
They look good,
Oh,
Red.
them
Nice.
pretty taters.
Wow.
You got a Mickey Mouse?
Huh?
You got a Mickey
The one
Mouse
potato.
tater? See,
oh yeah, I did. We did. Well, this is how big our corn's gotten.
Wow.
Oh,
The size.
Angle it. I can't
It's
see
about probably like 3 feet tall now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about doing corn. I could probably do corn in the straw and see how it does.
That's what I
But-
thought too, Billy Joe.
Because like with we haven't had hardly any rain for like a month or more. And only in the last week or so we've been getting rain. But it's not a lot. My elderberry plants, I'm having to go out there with the hose and just soak them down for like a half hour because they're dying. They're drying up. There's
My
like
3
no
tomato
rain.
plants. My 3
What
tomato
is a
plants
man
died.
Drake?
You ever see Harry Potter?
Yeah,
Where they take the plant out of the pot, it screams.
Yes.
yeah.
There you go. That's the Mandrake.
Okay.
No wonder I didn't know what it was. I hated that movie.
Oh, I
Oh,
love it.
My
All
stepdaughter has seen them all, and she has
We
all
own
of them.
it. Yep, we did too, and I have Fantastic
I
Race 1 and
just
2.
it did
She-
not tickle my fancy. Just like Home Alone, I hated.
I
still
watched
hate
the first
that movie.
one. I watched it once, and I can't sit there and listen to him scream.
Oh, I loved Home Alone. I
Yeah,
loved
me too.
several of them.
My stepdaughter named all her cast after characters from Harry Potter.
Wow.
She had her bedroom down when they were in Florida. The one wall was nothing but Harry Potter stickers.
Oh my gosh.
She's got the hat. She's got figures. She's got Christmas decorations. Harry Potter. She's got it all.
Does she have the wand?
Most likely, yes.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's like everything everyone else has like gotten into. Like when I was growing up, everybody was gaga about Duran Duran. I couldn't stand them.
I wasn't too into them.
That is, don't you?
I like John Cougar. That's who I liked.
I like John Cougar.
And it's just, I was always on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
It's like
I grew up in the 70s. All right, we had disco, we had the Bee Gees,
yeah.
we had Leif Garrett and Scott Baio. All
Ooh,
right.
Leif Garrett was
Oh,
such a
Scott
handsome
Baio.
Oh.
I was in love with Scott Baio when I was young. Oh
Eric
my
Estrada
god.
from
I love
Eric
Leif
Yes.
Estrada from
Garrett.
Chips.
Yes.
Okay, that's
I
who
don't
I
know.
had in the 70s.
I don't know either. Maybe
I remember sitting in the sunroom
I don't know.
watching
I'll
Laverne and
take
Shirley
Rogers on this channel.
and drinking a milk and Pepsi drink while I was watching the show.
I couldn't
Oh,
do. I
Laverne and
tried that
Shirley?
drink. I couldn't do
Whether
it.
it was
Ah.
Laverne and
Lazy
Shirley. Oh
Yep.
my gosh, the Pepsi Coke.
publicity announcement.
I couldn't do that Pepsi milk. I tried it several
drinking?
times. No, I
Well,
couldn't do
wait till we
Pepsi.
got
I
the
loved
Soda
it.
and
It
milk.
was
and
Uh-uh.
free clerks.
No, this
I
Yeah,
looked.
when
I
I-
loved Happy Days when
Right, hey.
Robin Williams
1
first
month
did his
membership for
first
somebody
appearance
else.
as Mork from Ork.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was I was hooked on Robin Williams that one episode and loved him until he left us.
Yeah. And
Well,
it's like I grew up with all that
my
stuff.
idol. Robin Williams, the Muppets were two of
Yep.
my idols growing up. No wonder I turned out so weird.
Because that's what we had
Oh,
as
look at the
kids.
kitty. You got a
Yeah.
Siamese. Aw.
Oh,
Oh, look, Mary, put Mary up. Oh,
What's a
Mary, I
Oh,
love
Siamese?
that.
beautiful.
Siamese. I love Siameses.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
They're so talkative.
Oh, that's like my
Yeah.
spud.
They're so
What's
Yeah,
her
talkative.
there you go.
So pretty.
Say hi.
Hi, baby.
Always. He or she.
He.
What's
He's
his
so
name?
handsome.
Beautiful.
Shadow.
He's beautiful.
He wants to go.
Oh, he's so pretty. I
He's like,
love
I'm out of here.
cats.
He's a pain in the butt when he wants to be, though.
Shadow.
Shadow.
Say
Shadow.
hi.
Shadow. Hey,
Hey,
baby.
baby. He's like, nope,
I
I'm not
can't
looking.
believe-
I don't care. You can point the
Yeah.
camera at me
He
all
doesn't
you
want
want
to
to.
be.
Nope.
He's being a pain in the butt now.
I found out
Shadow.
that Siamese cats are more the drama cats. My ex had a Siamese cat,
Sit down.
and they were having to replace the ceiling in the living room because it got a leak in one of the pipes. Well, she would run and she would climb up the back of the shower and get up on the pipes. And then she'd look down at you and meow. You know, like, save me. I'm a damsel in distress. Well, I went in there one time and she was like that, and I went, Kahlua, I can't get up there to get you. And I kept telling her, Kahlua, you're too high. I can't save you. You're too high. Next thing I knew, she went back down the back of the shower, come running in the bathroom, hopped up on the sink and went, meow. Why can you save me now?
Sounds like my cat.
I'm like,
Tonight
"You
I
are
had-
rotten."
Tonight, when I was finishing up work, I had a guest on my lap.
Shadow, stop.
My cat.
My kitten came down. Aww.
Aw.
Aw.
My
Oh.
son brought down Lola. Your kitty's cute.
People
Yeah.
were setting off fireworks, and he couldn't get under the rocking chair, so he hopped up on the couch next to me, and he climbed up on my lap, and he nearly climbed up on my head. So I took my blanket and I covered him up. And he jumped a few more times when fireworks were going off around here. And then I just held him tighter. And he calmed down and stayed there for about a half hour, and I was sweating my butt off because it's like, you're
It's somebody that used to sing rock. I don't know.
Yeah, we're going to go to Salem Fair tomorrow and watch the fireworks and stuff like that. The neighbor, the one that I keep fighting with, and then we wake up and then we fight and
I
then
know,
we wake
that's a
up.
cutie.
You know. Aww.
That was a cutie.
This is little
Mhm.
Lola.
Aw, how cute.
Yeah, she fits right in your hands. Hold on. Let me get
She's got
another
great
one.
big old eyes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What a
It
cute-
cracks me up. Their head is bigger than their body.
Oh,
It's like
Aw.
at that age, Jack was like that. It's like his head was too big for his body.
She is
I just-
beautiful.
This
I
is
just
little
love how
Lola.
I just love how she's got white eyelashes and whiskers.
No.
Look how tiny she is. She's just this little teeny. She's just this little teeny peanut.
Give it a few months, she'll be 3
Hey.
times the size.
Yeah.
She's just precious.
Crazy.
Yeah, I love that one right there.
Yeah.
We
I
got one.
know.
Her,
That's a cute one.
we got one. Her name is Tiki, and she is our sound effects kitty. Because she'll walk up to you, wanting you to pet her, and she'll actually like fall on her side. But when she does, she goes meow.
Oh no.
I always crack up laughing because it's hilarious. Well, one time she did that a little bit too close to the end of my bed. You know that we call it the tiki timber,
Shadow, stop.
tiki timber or tiki or whatever. Anyways, she got a little bit too close to the bed. She done the tiki timber, and right off the bed she went. And she landed on all fours, and she looked up. She goes, "Wow! Like, why'd you do that for?"
He's at home, Stevie.
Yeah, he was in here earlier. He come in and then left. But he's with his daddy tonight.
Yeah, they had fireworks here last night because the 4th being on a Monday. They'll do it on a Saturday because people around here can't go to them on a Monday because of work.
Oh.
And they lasted less than 10 minutes.
So then
And
you
it was
put it in
done.
the you go and have it dry cleaned, or you put it in the washing machine. My cat
Exactly.
My cat is thrown up on our bedspread, throw up on the area rugs.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason
Dogs
my
should do
cat
the same
stays
thing.
outside.
We've only got one cat.
That's
that
like a
does
guy
that.
getting rid of all the loogies they keep inside of them when they spit it everywhere on the ground. Cats get rid of their fur balls. Same difference.
Mm-hmm.
We only have one cat that does that. One. And we got 1 out of 4. That's good odds.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, but Des, we don't do that in the house, in the floor and on the bed and all that. We do it outside.
Yeah, my cats are indoor cats. They're not going outside to get feline cancer and ticks and fleas. Nope.
Well, we got coyotes around here and wild dogs. So
yeah,
ours stays outside.
Yeah, you guys.
It's bad
you got
enough.
barn cats or
Like
field mice
a
cats.
neighbor's dogs on the next street, they'll come cut through a little patch of woods over here, and they'll try going after my chickens. The other day, Antonio had to run out because he saw one of the dogs had one of our chickens in its mouth.
Oh my God.
I told my son, I said, we're going to find that house soon when I'm better, and we're going to tell him, if your dogs don't come back home, don't get pissed off.
Exactly.
Because they're going after my food.
Exactly.
Yeah, we had a neighbor out here one time had some of them big old Rottweilers. And they kept getting loose and coming out here, and they killed a cat and was about to kill a goat. I called the sheriff's department 8 times that day trying to get a deputy up here before I ever got one up here. And told him to go out there and tell him he need to come out here and get his dog and take it home because it was getting ready to get shot. I said, because he's done showed me his teeth 3 times. That deputy looked at me and said, I wouldn't have let him out past the first time. He said, you should have shot him and dragged him off in the woods.
There's a guy up here who's got a black lab. The black lab, even though it's wearing a collar and it's, got a leash on it, keeps jumping the fence. Stupid dog has choked itself a few times. But it got loose and came up here and had me cornered on my ramp. And that's the first time we ever, it's the first time because they kept getting in our trash and everything else. But we stopped to tell him, hey, your dog is being a nuisance. And Travis was polite about it. He goes, and what if I don't do anything? Travis looked at him, he goes, let me tell you something. That was just a friendly redneck warning. You don't want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. For him.
And the thing is, people can't say nothing if you shoot their dog. You're protecting your property. You're protecting your stuff. You're not going to get in trouble.
There is no leash law here in this county.
Y'all, not tall.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
It put in tall right here. I said, and y'all made him feel so welcome, and it put tall. Sorry, Glenn missed my whole conversation.
Mm-hmm.
No, they have a leash out here. It's like a neighbor down the street. That's her dog roam around all the time. Dog comes up, she's up here. His brother has scooped up dog shit and put it back in their yard, and so have I.
I'm funny. I do the same thing.
The first time they did it, because their front door was open, and you can tell when their inside door is shut, even though they have tint on the window, on their glass window. I went down there with this. It had 4 or 5 piles of dog shit. They
No.
saw me. I went right over their fence. I didn't even go in their yard. She come out and looked at me. I said, every time your dog shits in my yard, just come in here.
That's what I do. Sure would.
I do. I still do.
Mm-hmm.
Tired of it.
Well, I hate to say this, but I just want to come in and say hi. I'm, not the greatest, but I wanted to say hi and
Well,
wish you well,
wait-
guys, and
wait a
love
minute,
Glad
all
you
of you.
did, Mary.
We love
Mary,
you, Mary.
wait
I
a
hope-
minute, Mary. I think you are one of the greatest.
Yeah,
Yes, you are.
your
That's
family.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't say you ain't
Yeah.
one of the greatest because you are.
That's
Uh.
right.
Well, anyways, you guys have a great, great evening and a good 4th, and
You and your husband too.
Exactly.
you guys
Happy
take
You
care.
too, Mary.
Love
You
you,
too,
Mary.
Mary. Hope
Love you
get
Love you,
guys.
Mary.
We love you.
Love you
you.
too, Daryl.
Bye bye.
I want your cat. I love
I tell you what, I know if they go playing a Star Spangled Banner tomorrow at the fair before they let off the fireworks,
I'm gonna watch
I'm
the
gonna
Boston
be a
Pops
mess.
online.
I'm gonna be a mess. I cry every time that I hear that song. I mean, I bawl every time I hear that song.
I'll be working. I'm working like 10 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night.
The Boston
It's gonna
Pops
be
will
a
be
long day for me.
on online, and they're gonna have it online as well as at Charles River in Boston, the fireworks, and it's a big event. I mean, everybody around the world and country come to Boston to see
Oh,
at the
I've seen
Charles
it
River.
online.
Yeah, they're
They
gonna
go
have
big,
yeah.
huge.
Yeah, they have fire. They have a couple of cannons that they shoot off, and then they have the barges in the middle of the river between
Yep.
Boston and Cambridge, and they shoot off fireworks, and they have the music going while the fireworks are going. It's amazing. It's just
Wow.
It's just amazing, and to watch it online is
I like
absolutely
watching it for New
amazing.
Year's. Oh my
Yeah,
God, they go so huge. I
yeah,
like watching every hour the different places setting off
yeah,
fireworks. It's awesome.
yeah. Billy Joe will
Yep.
tell you Boston goes crazy for the 4th of July.
There's a very old. I can't think of the name.
Well, Billy makes some sugar.
It's where they had the in 1776. They had the war.
Bicentennial? No.
Yeah.
Oh, the
No,
Lexington, Concord,
it's up here in
Revolutionary.
Washington D.C. There's like a military thing up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
My brain ain't thinking right tonight, but they had like a flag there and the barracks that was hit, and I mean the place was just awesome. And you go into this room and you sit there and the screen's down and they play the story of the Star Spangled Banner. By the end of it, every man, woman, and child in that room was crying.
Yeah, it's a good story.
And they raised the screen up, and in this great big old huge window, you see the American flag waving. And like I said, now dry eye in that place. And we're all sitting there going, trying to let other people not know that we're crying. And one of the guys that was crying, that was in that group with me and Steve, he goes, "Play ball." We all just started cracking up laughing because it broke the ice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna put the my camera off. I'll be right back. But I can hear. I can still talk to you through the
Oh,
headphones.
Okay.
There we go.
Well, Red, we just sure glad you feeling better tonight, girl.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I will say one thing. It's kind of a downer, but it's not. I will ask for prayers from my mother-in-law. Even though her and I stopped talking 5 years ago, I found out about 4 or 5 days ago that she has Alzheimer's. She also
Oh.
has cancer in her chest and lungs, and she's on hospice. Yeah,
Oh.
I've known her since I was 14. I love her dearly, and I knew when me and Tony and the kids moved down here from Jersey, we knew something was wrong with her. She kept saying her husband was getting dementia because he lost 3 sisters to dementia. His 3 sisters. But I kept telling him, I said, no, it's your mom. Something's going on with your mom. And even her husband said, my father-in-law said something's not right. He was going to get her checked after we moved. But my stepdaughter told me the other day, she tried calling me and messaged me one morning when I was not feeling well, and that's why I was sleeping. And I woke up and called her back, and she goes, I don't know if you want to hear this right now. Because about a month ago, she said my brother-in-law put on his Facebook, Brother Tony, Mom will see you soon. So we knew something was wrong, but no one knew what.
Oh no.
And my mother-in-law would call my stepdaughter almost every day and talk to her about the same thing over and over again. Well, it got hard on my stepdaughter, so she stopped talking to her. And last year, when my brother-in-law passed away suddenly, I called and left a message on my mother-in-law's phone. I even text her. But for the last month, I've been trying to call her, and it goes straight to voicemail. And then, she had her sister call my brother-in-law, find out what was going on. Well, she messaged him, and he told her what was going on with my mother-in-law. And my older stepdaughter called and talked to my mother-in-law, and she thinks my younger stepdaughter is like a little kid still.
Yeah.
So whatever she said to my older stepdaughter, my stepdaughter's going up to Jersey and Florida to see my mother-in-law.
See, my dad's got dementia. He's in late stage of dementia. He doesn't
But
know
what
where
bothers
he
me,
is or anything like that.
the biggest thing that bothers me is my stepdaughter. She's told my mother-in-law many times to call me or accept my calls if I call. If she wants to find out about my kids, talk to my kids. Because she would ask Patty, how are the kids? I want to talk to the kids. And she would tell my mother-in-law, Terry wants to call you and talk to you. She didn't want to talk to me. She just wanted to talk to my kids. Well, she's got to get through me to talk to them. And I think the biggest thing that bothers me is Laura couldn't get on the phone and talk to her father when he was dying, but she's gonna go up to Jersey and see my mother-in-law. It's like, what the? I think it pisses me off more and it hurts more because I know how much it hurt Tony that his own daughter didn't want to talk to him. That's the biggest thing that bothers me.
So I didn't talk to my sister for a couple of days. For like 3 days. Because she made me mad.
I know.
And then we talked last night. And I know my dad has got dementia. He's got late stage dementia. I mean, he thought my nephews were my next door neighbors that used to live up there, Brian and Michael. And he kept calling them Brian and Michael because he couldn't remember. He remembered Travis. He hadn't got, but he could not remember Forrest Cameron's name. Well, then she told me, she goes, well, Dad fractured his back. What? His blood pressure bottomed out. It was 80 over something.
Oh, wow.
He's almost died twice within the last year. And he fell. And he fractured his back. So they had to call, they have a life alert thing that they wear. So all they have to do is push a button. Well, they
Yeah.
automatically call my sister. And so my sister went out there. My dad was laying on the floor. The paramedics were there. They were getting him into the gurney. And he's like, no, I ain't going nowhere. He said, I still got blueberries to pick. And they're like, Mr. Long, you're going to the hospital. He goes, what about my blueberries? And my sister's going, oh, God.
Yep.
And he goes, only way I'll go is if y'all promise me that you'll pick my blueberries. And I went, now I understand where I got my stubbornness from.
Mm-hmm.
But they got him over there, and they done an x-ray on him, found out he fractured his back. They got him home. They did, release him. They got him home. Soon as he sat down in his chair that he always sits in, he took his back brace off. Just as soon as he did it. He goes, I ain't wearing it. They're like, you fractured your back. You got to.
You got to.
He goes, I ain't wearing it, and I am 87 years old, and you ain't going to make me. I went, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I totally get my stubbornness from my dad. And then I found out that my cousin's husband died 2 days before this happened.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, jeez. I still haven't talked to my mom. I haven't talked to her in about 2 months.
But it's awful when things like that start piggybacking.
It is.
Yeah. They say it always comes in three. Well, there's a saying in my family, it always comes in
It
three.
always comes in threes. Yep.
Yeah, but the only bad thing is mine's been since last November, and it's just not lit up. I mean, it's been one thing after the other, after the other, after the other. And I'm ready for everything to just settle down and be good for a while, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Billy Joe.
Well, we offer everything.
Mm-hmm.
From friendship to family to loving to prayers to therapy.
Yeah. Well, I say that it always comes in threes. Like August 31st is like a bad and a good day. In 2010, my mom passed away on August 31st. No, 2002. We found out Tony had brain cancer on August 31st.
Oh.
The same day, my youngest grandson was born on that day. So there's two bad things and a good. Last year when my brother-in-law, because he had gotten COVID during last year, and for months afterwards, his breathing was always messed up. Well, he got up one day in his living room while walking through the house and dropped dead. He passed away suddenly. They didn't do an autopsy because up in Jersey they were going to charge my sister-in-law over $5,000 to do an autopsy.
What?
Yeah, that's with medical insurance. They were going to charge her $5,000 for them to do an autopsy, find out why. So she said no. He passed away exactly 2 weeks. What was it, August 15th or 16th? It was exactly 2 weeks before the 31st. It's like, you know what, this August stuff? No. It was 2 weeks before the date that he passed away. In October is when he passed away.
I was born in August. So was Glenn.
He got COVID back in August of last year. And he had all the shots. And it's like, is there anything that can like not happen in August and October? please.
Yeah, Glenn, me, and Matt was all born in August.
That's good, Ashley.
Oh,
That
that is
is good
not
news,
even.
Ashley.
You're gonna kill that little fucker.
What did I do?
It's a palmetto bug. It flew in the house.
Get off my wall.
Go!
Palmetto
It's
bug.
flying. Kill it.
What does that sound like?
Beat that foot off.
That thing comes flying. There's a hole in the screen on the front door. And oh my god. Is it dead?
Yeah.
It better be dead. I had to kill one last night.
Earlier, we did me some potatoes. Actually, I ate 3 potatoes. I was hungry. In the microwave. And I was putting butter on my potatoes, putting butter on my potatoes, put butter on my potatoes. Matt was standing there watching me, and I went, I like potatoes with my butter. And he starts laughing and he goes, potatoes with your butter.
You ever tried mayonnaise on them too?
Y'all see Billy there?
No.
Oh, that's good.
Billy
That
says,
sounds good, Billy.
Elderberry ice cream or ice pops.
That sounds
Sorry,
good.
I'm off in a faraway land in my head.
It is so funny that he mentions that. You know, Travis has got lupus, right? He's been taking elderberry with zinc in it, and it's not half as bad as what it was before. The elderberry and the zinc is helping him. Elderberry takes away inflammation. I didn't know that.
Yep. Did you know that store right up above your house? Where was it we stopped? Because we
up there at the gas station.
We got elderberry jam at that store.
At the K store?
I think so. When you come out and you go up there to get on the main highway.
Yeah.
Straight across.
Yeah, that's the Circle K.
Okay, yep.
They got elderberry.
Hey, the camera is going to stay off until my son goes upstairs, so I'm back at the desk.
So that's elderberry. With the taking the elderberry jam with the elderberry peels.
I got dried elderberries. A friend of mine sent me a year or so ago. And I started making elderberry. I'll get my coffee maker and just pour water in it to make I'm gonna make coffee, but I'll put 2 tablespoons of the dried elderberries in there, run it, and just let it sit there for an hour, and I'll drink the tea with honey in it.
Will you do me a favor, Terry?
Cool.
What?
When your elderberries get to where you can make cuttings for them, will you cut me some and send me some?
Yes.
From,
yes.
I want cuttings myself. Travis, it was an accident, but Travis.
I've got flower heads this big. I got flower heads this big. They're huge.
I'm afraid our goats killed ours.
Terry.
Oh no.
Well, ours ain't on our property no more.
Oh, I've got these elderberries are cut down this fall, and they're gonna get dug up and put in totes. I'm gonna plant them in totes because I ain't leaving them here, not one bit. I got 4 years ago, my friend Patrick from Breakaway Homestead sent me 9 cuttings from elderberries that were growing alongside the road. He lives up there in North Carolina, and 1 survived. I had it sitting out by the mailbox. It grew every year, but barely. I moved it over here to this raised bed, and it's doing great. A few years ago, back in 2018, my friend Henry out in California bought elderberry cuttings from Broussard Homestead. I got 6 cuttings, planted each one in 1-gallon containers, and 4 of them lived. I planted them over here, and I've got, oh my god, I must have 20 stems out there. So I will have cuttings, and I was thinking about, wait, I trimmed these back this fall, and they're 8 or 9 feet tall.
Hi, David Wheeltrain.
Hi, David.
Hello, David.
So I will have, today I was looking at them, and some of the flower heads are the size of a basketball. They're huge.
Well, we found Travis did, not we. But Travis found wild blackberries growing on our property.
We've got them everywhere. Glenn's been walking by pulling them.
My neighbor's got. Well, what I'm gonna do this fall is because with the elderberries,
cameras off.
It's if I
Okay.
do cuttings, I could plant them and put them up for sale. Put them in water
Billy?
and put them up for sale. But yeah, you guys will get
Okay.
some.
Billy, what do you mean pawpaws?
Thank you.
Anyone see pawpaws?
We got well, I know where I get pawpaws from. Mine, I planted, and I think the goats eat the tops out of them, and they died too.
Oh no.
Wow.
I don't even know what they taste like. But
They
my
say
neighbor,
My
they
cat's
say
got
that
paws.
they're
Does
like
that count?
kind of.
oh wow. My neighbor's got a big tree, and he's got muscadine vine growing in it. He's got blackberry vines growing on it, choking out some of the limbs. He's thinking about cutting them back real bad this fall, and he goes, "You can have all the cuttings you want."
Hi,
I was
Sly
like, "Okay,
Guy.
I'll take them." And two of the cuttings I got
I can't
from
pronounce
Hello,
it.
Sly Guy
Kinfolk.
Gaming.
Well, howdy.
Hi, Sly Guy. Some of the
Sly
cuttings I
Guy
got
Triple Z
from
Gaming.
Kinfolk Farm. Two of them are growing, got leaves on them. So
I remember you now. Yes. I remember meeting you at Walmart. How you been doing?
Oh, they got a huge blackberry patch behind their house.
oh, I'm gonna get some more
They're
blueberry
cute.
bushes. My daughter's blackberry and raspberry plants that we got when Darren was here are doing great. They've got more stems in them.
I bought blueberries the other day from the berry farm down where we live.
I saw them on Facebook. They look so good.
Cost me $60.
Whoo!
Oh my gosh.
They ain't that damn good.
Actually, they are very good. Well, it was 2 gallons, and they picked them themselves.
Yeah.
And they gave us a basket of blackberries for free.
Nice.
Oh.
So,
But yeah. His fig tree this year is loaded with figs. So I know once they start ripening up, because his ex-wife does not eat figs. She can't stand the taste of them. I'm gonna see if I can get a bunch and make more jam.
we got a blueberry bush out there, but it's not producing anything.
Sly
Just
Guy.
wondering if
Guy,
they get
if
a
you want to
mail.
come up and chat with us somewhere, there's a link.
You probably have to look around at different nurseries. Especially look for
Check Lowe's. They sell blueberry bushes in the spring and blackberry bushes and raspberry bushes.
Yes, Sly Guy, $60 for 2 gallons. $60.
Yeah, but he wants to buy a bush.
Billy, you old enough to learn how to spell my name right.
You can also go on, what is it, Gurneys.com. Gurneys, and get blueberry bushes. What is it? What's the other one?
What's that place we used to get that?
North Farm sells them too.
2 ends, Billy.
Oh, what's that other site?
NORSC, North Farms. My sister, because I ordered plants from them before, and my sister ordered some raspberry plants. When she got her raspberry plants, there was already raspberries on it.
Yeah, I could have gotten that from Lowe's this spring.
That's been so long ago, I can't remember.
Won $13 for the big, like, 2-gallon pot. I was like, I just didn't got the money for it. And I've got 4 blueberry bushes out here. 2 are pink, or 2 are the pink lemonade, and 2 are the blues. But I'm gonna order more eventually.
The pink lemonade ones are good.
Oh, they're so good. I will be getting more of those. It's a pink blueberry. It's delicious.
It is.
Wait a minute.
What?
Glenn said his name had 2 N's in it?
Yeah.
Glenn. Yeah.
Glenn's name
So,
has 2
is your
N's.
name Glenn or is it Glennon?
No, it's just Glenn. Glenn.
We actually call him Glenard, though.
No, y'all just don't know how
One
to
of the
talk.
N's has to be silent because if it wasn't, your name would be Glennon.
I don't know. I'm not a teacher. I just know on my birth certificate it's got 2 N's.
Because that reminded me of that skit with, oh God, that purple puppet. Jeff
Oh,
Dunham.
Peanut.
Yeah.
Yep.
When he
Jeff
calls him
Dunham.
Jeffa.
Jeffa. Jeffa. I love that. I love.
Yes, a pink
I love him.
blueberry. It's very good. I don't even really like blueberries, but there was a girl that I used to work with. She grew both, and she brought some of the pink blueberries for us to try, and they were really good. I
They're
love the taste of the pink
delicious.
ones.
Well, if I had known you didn't like blueberries, I wouldn't have made those blueberry pocket pies.
No, I like them in certain things, but to just eat them by themselves, I don't really like blueberries by themselves. But now the pink ones, I love them by themselves. I could eat them by themselves.
Oh, they're
Well, I
delicious.
understand that, Billy.
My neighbor across the street, when he bought his house, the house next to it, it was like 3 properties in one for like 70,000. Well, he sold the mobile home and the empty house next to it to someone else, and her family lived there. Well, back in 2019, I finally convinced her to let me pick because there's 4 blueberry bushes back there. They don't eat the blueberries; they just let them sit there and rot. She finally let me pick blueberries. I got to do it one time. There's 1 pink lemonade and 3 regular blueberry bushes. I got 9 pounds of blueberries in one picking.
Oh my gosh!
I'm like,
And that thing,
out
it
there.
bloomed again and it loaded up again, and I wasn't allowed to go get them anymore. They don't eat them. They don't do nothing with them. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah,
Gotta be kidding me.
I didn't know
pink
they had
blueberry.
yellow strawberries.
Isn't it kind of an oxymoron? Oh, God.
Cherries, April.
I mean,
Isn't a pink blueberry kind of an oxymoron?
well, what about yellow cherries? Have you ever seen them?
Yes, and oh, they're so good.
That's what Billy is saying. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't either.
That's what they look like.
Blackberry cobbler.
Oh.
Oh.
Where'd it go?
Now,
that's
Chai Guy, I've got blackberry.
That's what pink ones look
Sly
like.
Guy, that's what I thought I said.
Cool.
Oh.
They are delicious.
We've got blackberry bushes all over the farm.
I want to get more blackberry, more raspberry.
I love oxymorons. And here lately, every time I hear one, I can't help it, but I start crying. I start laughing. Uncontrollably. The other day, Travis was like, Mom, I put a piece of bread on your plate in the fridge. You can have it. I went, Travis, you know I can't eat a lot of bread. It'll constipate the shit out of me. I went, what? I went, well, that's an oxymoron. That was the oxy, and I was the moron that said it. And I started cracking up. He looked at me and goes, Mom, get in bed.
But no, I'm hoping next year, because I'm going to fertilize them really good in the spring. And I'm hoping to give extra blueberries. One of my blueberry plants gave me like 8 flowers, and I got no blueberries. I'm hoping next year to actually get some blueberries.
Wow.
Susan, that's bad, but it was, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh, but that's bad.
Yeah.
Hey, where are you? Maybe I can get there, and we can call an ambulance again, and maybe they can do some mouth-to-mouth resuscitation on me.
We're down in Florida.
Thank you for
Good night,
coming.
Sly Guy.
You have an
Yes,
awesome
thank you, buddy.
Come back in again.
Hopefully we'll run into one another again out here somewhere.
Exactly.
I can outrun everyone on my scooter.
Have a safe 4th.
As long as you have your clothes on, Susan.
Yeah.
I was going to say I can run over people in my scooter. Good at that.
Susan, you don't need to be doing that to them old people riding you.
Yeah,
exactly.
You still ain't never come up and told us about the golf cart deal in reverse and.
Hello, Keto Homestead with Jess. How you doing?
Well, howdy. We ain't seen you in a
hey,
while.
Jess, how you doing? But
you have a happy 4th, Sly Guy. Maybe they think that the firemen and ambulance drivers are just cute and hot.
You know,
Maybe.
Susie, you should not give me ideas. That's not very, very good.
No, that's not good for Red.
No, it's not.
You'll be switching from fed up to the ambulance.
Yeah. She'll be calling 911.
What is, I can hear it now. Ma'am, what is your emergency? I need mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Are you sure, ma'am? Are you having problems breathing? Yes, my heart is pounding hard. Well,
I got my wheelchair stuck in a hole here and I can't get out.
Did that before.
Oh, Lordy. I was only picking. I wasn't trying to be serious.
That was when she was chasing one of the fed up guys.
Are you kidding? This is my big mistake. I got out of my wheelchair and decided to sit Indian style underneath this tree as I was planting flowers. I sat like that for about an hour. And when I went to uncross my legs, I couldn't. So Travis and Matt ran in, called an ambulance. The ambulance drove up, turned around, drove back down the road. And I'm like, where the hell are they going? They ran after the ambulance and told them, she's up there underneath the tree. She's stuck. So they drove back up the road. My mom is when I was talking to her, she goes, you should have put a shawl over you and sat out there going, I wouldn't have gone to the hospital. I would have gone to the psych ward at that point.
That'll give you a I love me jacket.
Yep.
He watered his flowers while it was raining.
What's this giant black wire for?
Well, I guess that's the way of getting it good soaking.
Oh my gosh.
When we had cable.
Why did it still hook up?
It goes to the floor.
Huh? I know, but like,
I don't know.
Take it out. Okay, I'm going to go down there.
Shut the door. Thank you.
Yeah, but the ambulance driver, one of them hit his head on a tree branch, trying to get me out.
Oh no.
Just we all struggling.
No doubt, we all struggling.
We all struggling.
I thought they was going to have to pull him out from underneath the tree before they got to me.
They had to send a rescuer to rescue the rescuee.
Yeah, probably.
Well, if Red had a whole time, you know they did.
Oh, God, I've done some really stupid things in my life. I really have.
We all have.
But they're funny. Oh, my God, they're funny. So I'll do something and I'll start laughing at myself. And in my brain, I'm going, you're an idiot. You know that. You're an idiot. I'm like, I know it is funny.
Oh, and I went out when I was outside today. My Concord grapevine has has grapes on it, and I tried one and they were delicious, but they're not. They're like real tiny.
I need to check my muscadine vine down there one day.
I want to get muscadines and grow.
I want some muscadine so I can make some jelly out of it.
Our neighbor over here has got such good grapes. I don't know what they are, but my gosh, them things are so good and so sweet. I'm going to go get me a clipping and get me a vine started.
I would get a couple clippings.
I really want some of those muscadines, so I
Well,
can make some jelly.
We got a bunch of them, but they're in the trees. Some of them are like way up high, and you can't get to them.
Yep.
Oh.
Birds
Well,
are loving them.
We're at
They
tree
learn
fell.
real early from your goats.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's what I was getting
Probably.
ready to say. We're at tree fell last year, and then the goats eat everything up, but they left one little vine running up into a tree limb. And it is just, I mean, it is just plumb full of leaves and stuff, but I hadn't got down there to look and see if there's any muscadines on it or not.
Well, for like next year, I told Darren, I said all my garden stuff is going to be grown in containers because I don't know when we're moving next year or what time of year. I said I don't want to put anything in the ground because this way I can just grab containers and go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's like, if anything volunteers next year, yeah, I'll let it grow. But if I can dig it up and put it in a container and take it with me, I will. But it's like, there's so many things I want to grow that I can't. Like the plum tree and the peach tree, I want to do propagating, get cuttings from them. The plums they're delicious. This year didn't put out one plum. It flowered, not one plum, and then about middle of spring, it started getting aphids all over it, and then ladybugs were eating all of them up.
Oh God!
I wish I was there, Susan. What, Red?
I was laughing what Susie wrote.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yep. But it's like there's so much I want to grow, and next year I'm gonna be really limited. And I was looking at food grade barrels on Facebook Marketplace for a 30-gallon container. They want like $20-30. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. I'll go over to Family Dollar and I'll start buying totes this year and stacking them up for next year. Put them out in the garden.
No doubt.
It's crazy. I'd rather have a whole bunch of totes and dirt piled up, and this way get them ready for next year and do it that way.
Yeah,
Well, now,
seriously, I got an idea. I don't know. I'll probably end up getting you in trouble though, but I got an idea. You know, my ideas ain't always the best, but damn if they ain't fun.
In other words, she says, don't follow.
And when the ambulance shows up and they start chasing it, go to megaphone and go, and they're off. Like I said, I might get you in trouble, but damn if it ain't gonna be fun.
It'll be fun.
Everything is really high right now, Jess. It's a
It
shame.
is.
I mean, it's a
It
shame.
is. But like with the totes that I'm gonna get, it's like $15 is a decent sized tote. I'm gonna get a bunch because, like with the elderberries, when I trim them down and replant them in the totes this fall, I'm gonna need some decent sized totes for them plants.
Yeah, for them big plants. Yep.
Yeah, I planted five stems out here last year. I've got like, let's see, the one in the middle put up 2 shoots this year, so there's 3. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 between the end and that, and another 6 between the middle and the other side. So I've got decent sized plants. I'm going to do a video on it tomorrow, and so I can show how big they are and how big some of these tops are. And
what did you say? How big the what are?
The elderberry heads.
Okay,
some
you
of
said
them,
tops.
yes,
Okay,
tops. I did not say tits. I said tops.
No, I heard. I heard. I'm gonna show how big the cops are, and I went, "What?"
No, I did not say that either.
Wrong plant, Red. Wrong plant.
Yeah.
Oh me. Dance, what you so quiet for tonight, girl?
I don't have much to say.
You always have a lot to say.
Des, look at me.
What's going on, Des?
Yep. What's going on, girl?
I know what's going on, and it better not be what's going on because I'm going to be very upset if I find out what's going on is actually what's truly going on. Can you follow that?
I followed that.
Okay.
Somewhat.
Is it what I think is going on? That answers my question right there.
Well, I'm in the dark, so.
Yep.
Sometimes it's gotta be like that. But Des, you know, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here too.
If you need somebody to run over people's feet, you know I'm here for you.
Oh, she's good at that. You got me beat on that.
She's got the new chair, so yeah, she can definitely run people over.
Oh yeah.
I got her to laugh. That was my goal.
Exactly. Terry Jess wants to know what you do with yours. Elderberries.
Well, last year I tried freezing them, but I ended up eating them.
Have you ever
well,
made
part
any?
of them.
Have you ever made any jelly?
No,
That
because there are
elderberry
so
jelly
many.
was good.
There are so many elderberry heads out there, and some are small. And I know they're gonna get bigger, but there's so many tops out there. I want to freeze them and get them off the stems and make some elderberry jelly or
How
elderberry
big do they
syrup.
get before they start growing their pom poms?
Well, when they first start out, it's really weird because I thought it was this spring. I thought on some of them, where the flowers, the leaves split, you start seeing this little brown thing, and I thought it was like a bug or something. So on some of them, I was picking them off. I was like, no. I said, okay, because I had to come back in and work, and I didn't mess with it for a few days, and I looked and I was like, that's a flower. I didn't pick off flower buds. Oops. But the ones I picked off, it caused that stem to leaf out again, to branch out, and put more on. So the ones I broke off, I don't know why, but it did that, and I have flower tops, and it's weird because when they flower, it's like these little bubbles all over it, and then the little flowers come out, and then the leaves drop.
Yeah, but
Well,
how big do they get before they do that?
It depends. I got one that's this big, almost the size of my plate.
No, how big does the tree get?
Mine are like 8 foot tall. Last year they were shorter than me.
And you plan on digging those up?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Let me do something.
And Susie, that is just a great big tease.
And Jess was wanting to know if you done anything with the elderberry flowers.
No, because I want to get berries. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
The boys pick some dairies. The boys pick some daisies. Almost said it again. The boys picked some daisies for me the other day that I dehydrated. Do you know you can eat daisies?
Nope.
Did you also know that they make a really good cough medicine?
Nope.
It depends on the daisy also.
Now I know dandelion's really good for a lot of different cancers.
Yeah, it is. You can make syrup that tastes like honey from dandelions. You can substitute the dandelion root, grind it up, dry it, and make dandelion to where it tastes like coffee. You can eat the leaves for in salads. But I'm gonna go on here on my phone. So You're gonna get another thing on me there. I'm gonna mute this end and go on my phone and show you how big these are outside.
Okay.
Okay.
Where's my mouse?
I'm a city girl, so I don't know any of this stuff.
Can you see me?
There's two
Yep.
of you.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, good. Double trouble.
That's no doubt.
Hey,
I bet Darren would say that too.
Oh,
I
you
am
might wanna
so
put her
glad I
on
came on
I
here
was
tonight
until she got up
I'm
there.
glad you did too.
because my mind is like wanting to go in the gutter, and I don't know why.
When you was not wanting to go in the gutter.
Exactly, Red. That's what I want to know.
That's not always in the gutter.
You realize who you're talking to, Red?
Billy Joe. Did you see Billy Joe?
Glenn wakes me up doing that all the time, and he
Yeah,
giggles
you
right
knocked me
before he
out.
does it. He goes, and then he poops.
You knocked me out when you
I
played.
posted a thing on Facebook the other day. It said, if my body was a car, I'd replace it because every time I sneeze, my
Radiator leaks.
radiator leaks and my exhaust backfires.
All right, she's out there, honey. We're gonna put you up on the big screen, Terry.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, Red. This is one of the tops that has the elderberries growing.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh my gosh.
It's huge.
That's
And that's how
pretty.
tall they are.
Wow.
But this
That's
is
beautiful.
they start out as the flowers, they lose the flowers, and it looks like this. I learned
Looks like something that belongs in a sea.
it looks like you don't think it's gonna grow anything, but you see the little elderberries growing?
No, because you ain't pointed the camera at it.
Oh, where is it?
Have you seen ours coming up?
There you go.
You see the little berries there?
Yep.
Well, once the flowers drop off, it looks like this. So you think, okay, it's done. But I found out last year, after I accidentally cut one off, that the berries are coming.
Oh.
You see? There's berries there, and this one still has some flowers. But these things are loaded.
Wow.
I've got them growing everywhere. And they're not small. This thing is, let's see. It goes all the way across. And this one, that's almost 8 foot tall right there. If not 8 foot. Let's see.
Finally found something that's taller than Travis.
And they're huge.
That is just beautiful. That's a beautiful elderberry bush.
Wow.
It's huge. Like I said, I will have plenty of cuttings. Plenty.
Yes. Awesome.
And I will be getting cuttings from all of this fall. Here's the other one. This one I'm worried about.
Wait a minute. You're going to cut it this fall?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it won't have time enough to transplant itself to survive the winter.
It's going in a container.
You can take dry cuttings in the fall of the year and plant them in the spring of the year, and they'll start rooting and growing.
Oh, yeah, they will. No problem.
I was going to say, if you planted them, you're going to have an 8-foot tree in your house.
Oh, no. Where the fuck did it go? Hold on.
Oh,
I hate them.
She swore.
I'm not having a palmetto bug come in my house. Where did it go?
What is it?
Palmetto bug.
A roach.
They fly. That's what I don't like.
Everybody's doing kung fu fighting.
I live in Florida. We have them down here, and they're disgusting. And they get to like this big. They're huge.
God. They can get like 4 or 5 inches long. I hate them.
Yeah, they're huge.
Ew, no, I can't deal with that.
Yeah.
My cat got on the counter one day. She never gets on the counter by the stove, only on the bar top. And she kept on looking at the light socket. And we're like, what the hell is she looking at? Because when I moved into this place, before I moved in here, we threw 10 bombs in here because this was a foreclosure townhouse 12 years ago. And so we threw all these bombs in here, closed the doors, went back to my aunt's house. But this, like a couple of years ago, she gets up on the counter, she's staring at the where you plug in the light socket. The next thing you know, Jeremy goes to takes off the cover to the where the plug is, and sees 2 little antlers. He goes.
I can't stand them.
Quickly close that sucker up. I found one day I got it cornered in my bathroom, and I'm taking it and I'm looking for anything, a cup and a piece of paper, and I'm taking it and I'm sliding under there and I put it over the toilet and I flush the toilet and I drop them in it. I hate them. I hate them so bad.
Matt had me laughing earlier when he had been here a couple of months and he filled up the pepper shaker. Well, he forgot to put the bottom on it, and he turned it upside down. The only thing we saw was this steady stream of pepper going down.
Oh, no.
So we nicknamed him Dr. Pepper.
What was it, a couple of days ago? I have to watch my salt intake, and I love everything bagels. So I'm looking for like everything bagel seasoning without salt and couldn't find any. So when I was out shopping, I think it was Friday. Yeah, when I was out shopping Friday, we hit like 4 stores. So I got poppy seed, sesame seed, black sesame seed, dehydrated onions, garlic, dried garlic, whatever, in the jars, and we mixed our own. We made our own without the salt. I never realized how much salt was in everything bagel seasoning.
Oh yeah, it's a ton.
Wow.
Tons. So we made our own. So I get all excited. It's all mixed up in a little bottle. Get all excited, and I go to sprinkle it on top of the cream cheese, and the little plastic part that goes over the top with the holes.
Yeah.
Came off.
Oh,
instead of me having like a light dusting, I had like whoomp. So I took my bagel and went I shook it off, and then my son took the funnel and he put it all back in the jar.
Oh no.
But I had a thick layer of sesame seed, black sesame, poppy, and all I could taste when I was moving, doing something was poppy seed, because they're so small. So they get stuck in, and they come out, and you rinse your mouth, and all of a sudden there's like, you're chewing on a poppy seed. I'm like, oh great, that's all I taste for like an hour was poppy seed.
See, I can't eat anything like that.
Yeah, but my problem is if I go to get drug tested. I hope if I get drug tested, I don't show up with like opium or something in my system from poppy seed.
I don't think it's the right opium.
Oh, good.
Or the right poppy, rather.
You know what? I know what you meant. But it was just like, oh my gosh, I just couldn't believe I had lost all that and it was just one thick layer on top of my cream cheese.
You just brought back a really good memory, and I appreciate that.
Oh, good. Glad I could.
Yeah, it was during the time. Oh God, I was in a lot of pain. It's right before I found out that I had chronic fissures, which is tearings in your intestines.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I was with Steve at the time, and he called the doctor, and he goes, "Look, y'all gotta get her some help. Y'all gotta get her some pain pills, something." And they were like, and the nurse, which we knew, got along with really good. She goes, "What's going on?" So Steve told her, "She is screaming in pain." And she goes, "That's not good." She goes, can you bring her in here? He goes, no, not right now. I finally got her to sleep.
Yeah.
She goes, well, can you how'd you get her to sleep? I got her drunk. Oh. And she goes, do you think you can wake her up and get her in here? He goes, no. Who do you think she was drinking with?
With moi, that's not happening.
I thought about that. That was funny.
That
Was
is
a
funny.
really good memory.
That's a good memory.
Well, the reason why I'm gonna do the
Good night,
elderberries
Jazz.
Good
when
night, Jess. Thank you for stopping in.
Good night,
and
Jess.
hanging out
night,
with
Jess,
us.
love ya. When my friend sent me the elderberries, it was a 1 pound bag, and this is what's left.
Wow.
And this was like this full, 1 pound. It was loaded. I need to do hibiscus next year because my plants, they were doing good, but because being sick and work and the heat, they didn't make it. These
What
are
is
my
hibiscus good for?
Oh God, I love hibiscus. Oh my goodness! Now you're gonna make me Google it. I make tea with a hibiscus with this hibiscus because I got seeds for it. I'll send you some, Red. You can make tea, you can make pies, you can make jams,
Soap.
jellies, soap. There's so many things you could do with it. I love the flavor of this, and it's so relaxing for me when I drink it.
Yeah, I can't
But
drink I used to. Oh God, it was so good. Green tea with pomegranate in it,
oh, that's delicious.
and I loved it. And every time I drank it, I could literally feel my body heat up to where I felt like I was running a fever. It went from my toes to the top of my head, and all of a sudden I got energy like you wouldn't believe.
Okay.
It was
Here's
Okay.
crazy.
what
I was gonna say. I just googled it. You want to hear what it does?
Yes.
I'm doing that too.
All parts of the hibiscus plants are used traditionally due to their soothing, demulcent, and astringent properties. The flowers and leaves have been traditionally used to treat conditions such as cancer, gallbladder attacks, to lower blood pressure, to relieve dry coughs, and topically to treat skin afflictions.
Mm-hmm.
That's indigo
Hi,
flowers.
Susan. Hi, Susan.
Susan, I'm glad you made it home, girl.
Hey, Susan, you made it home. That's awesome.
Yes.
Hibiscus is also used for treating loss of appetite, colds, heart and nerve disease, upper respiratory tract pain, swelling, inflammation, fluid retention, stomach irritation, disorders of circulation, dissolving phlegm. It can be used as a gentle laxative, as a diuretic for increased urine output.
Wait a minute, it can actually make you give a shit?
Yeah.
Give a shit.
Not the red.
No, I don't give a shit.
But yeah,
I get my
Susan's
I
toes
want
like
to
weight
grow
shit.
my
loss
own.
too.
When Food Line bought this Bilo store and changed it over to Food Line, when it was Bilo, they didn't have in the aisle that had like all the Spanish foods.
Yeah.
They didn't have hibiscus in the bags where they had the dried peppers. Well, now it's Food Line. They sell hibiscus flowers, dried hibiscus. When I found a year ago, I bought 4 bags. This is the last of the bag. My last bag.
Sleep out of here and
Yeah.
I need somebody. I need something to get rid of my
I love
sweet
drinking.
tooth and my carb addiction.
I don't know how to do it. Yeah.
I drink this. I put this in a cup like this of hot water. Let it steep for like 10-15 minutes. Put a little bit of raw honey in there, and I'm good to go. Sometimes I'll drink it with no sugar or honey in it.
I tell you how bad it was the
Susan,
other
with
day.
New Horizon, I understand. I stay hungry all the time too.
Tell you how bad it was the other day. I was about to try that.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Oh.
The last
They
time
give
I
that-
had to take out stuff, I told a friend, that I felt like I just French kissed a frying pan.
See, I don't have to do that. If I have issues like that, I'll eat sunflower seeds, walnuts, peanuts. I'll eat oatmeal. I'll get me a bowl of oatmeal 4 nights in a row, and I'm fine. It don't back me up or nothing like that.
Well, the disease that affects my legs literally affects all that too.
That.
And it kind of like goes, I'm going on a hiatus.
Send me your address in Messenger, and in the next couple of weeks, I'll stock up on some, and I'll send it to you.
Sounds awesome. Thank you.
Because I love this stuff. When you see me drinking like the jars of a pink tea, it's this stuff. It's this stuff.
Oh.
Most of the time, it's this. I love it. Now when I started feeling better and I could drink more things, I could drink a little bit of tea. I lived off of Gatorade and water. And near the end of me being sick, I was actually able to keep down chicken broth. I started making some elderberry tea, and that helped.
I tell you what, I'm glad I'm over this COVID. That was rough.
My son and I think I had it.
Is bad.
Because the day I got the COVID test and the flu, when I went to the doctors, I got home and I lost my taste, I lost my smell. I told my stepdaughter the other day, I said, Patty, anytime you have me taste hot sauce, and it's like really hot sauce, yeah, I got the immediate sting from the heat of it. I couldn't taste it. I don't even know what it tastes like.
Oh gosh.
He had me try sriracha sauce. I put some on my tongue. It's like I don't have a taste. I can't taste it.
Wow. Susan, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Susie, me too. My doctor's nurse asked me. She goes, "Do you drink unsweetened or sweetened tea?" I went sweetened. Drinking unsweetened's a mortal sin. Didn't you know that?
Exactly. Amen.
I could not taste my tea. My kids love how I make the tea. I put just over a cup of sugar in it for a gallon, and I could not taste it at all. I could not taste how sweet it was or anything.
Hey, Susan, I got a question to what you just said. She goes, I need to zip tie my mouth shut and tie my hand.
Why are you being kinky, Susan?
Yeah. Well, that's not where I was going. But what if you get stuck? And first of all, how do you zip tie your mouth shut? I want to learn that trick. Second of all,
Red, they don't make a zip tie that strong.
No. Not for you.
Second of all, what if your arms are strapped down and you need to holler for help because you got to seriously like go and pee? How are you going to push that off to holler?
Well, I'm wondering how she's going to wipe her butt.
Well, she's trying to get her arms undone before she can go to pee to wipe her butt.
Oh, yeah.
Red, I was going to tell you the reason Glenn knows about the strength of the zip tie. He tested it. So he knows.
Yes, it didn't work on her.
I was talking about
you. Glenn, were you praying it would?
Do what?
Pinky. Now we know. Glenn is pinky.
No, not me.
I'm going on mute for a few.
Okie dokie.
I bet you should go and talk to Darren.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, tell him we said howdy.
Yeah, we don't need no. This can't be a live sex talk.
Cooper, don't look. I go to move because I'm telling you, sitting in this wheelchair at times, it hurts your butt. I mean, it really is a pain in the ass.
Oh,
but
so.
He wants to lay behind me, so I'm trying to move. I push myself backwards hard, and then ran him over.
That ain't good.
I gotta learn this how to zip tie a mouth shut. I have a lot of friends that could probably use that.
What, on you?
You gotta
No,
get to your
no, on
sister.
their partners. On their partners.
Susan said, "Good one, Glenn."
They're all laughing at you.
Oh.
Because it was funny.
She stepped right into it.
The first time I ever heard Glenn say anything kinky. And hopefully it's the last time because that didn't sound right.
I didn't say nothing like that.
You did so.
I did not. I just said it didn't work on her.
Susan said she's not that
Okay.
naughty.
If it didn't work on her, how would you know? You didn't try.
Change the subject. Change the subject. We don't know where to go by. We don't know where to go by handcuffs.
Yeah, I try to stay out of trouble.
Spencer's.
They wouldn't have to go and buy him. I'll just loan them a pair of mine. Got a question. Do you want the red furry ones or the black furry ones, or do you want the original ones?
Might as well go with the red furry ones.
Oh. The red light district.
Yeah.
No. In Boston, the red light district used to be in right before Chinatown. It's where all the hookers hung out.
It's no wonder I ended up okay. First of all, I was almost born in a toilet. True story. Second of all, my mom said something smart ass to the doctor before she gave birth to me. I grew up with the red light in my bedroom. No wonder I turned out the way I did.
You say that,
Hey,
Red?
Red, I got a message for you from Darren.
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy.
If you ever have them bad thoughts again in the middle of the night, message him. Because it's daytime over there.
Yeah.
He said call him. He'll talk to you. Okay?
Okay.
And you better.
I'll fight against my PTSD.
Patrick Swayze was the bomb, man.
I know I've got PTSD.
Red, he's
And
been
I'll
there.
fight
He's been
against
in that situation. And yeah, he understands. Trust me. He does. So yeah, do you ever get like that? If you don't want to message me or call me in the middle of the night because fear I'm sleeping, call him. I'm serious. Okay?
All right, Red, he will run.
Did you read Billy's comment? Patrick Swayze. Sharon Green and Billy.
I'm not naughty. I'm like an old dog, all bark and no bite. So Susan, that means that you're a masochist and not a sadist, right, Susan? You have no idea what I just said, did you?
No.
The boys yell at me all the time. They're like, speak English. I went, I am speaking English. Speak our English. Be a simpleton. I went, I can't do that. I can't help it. I got a large vocabulary.
Susan wants to know how many pairs of handcuffs do you need?
Well, it depends. Are you gonna handcuff the arms or the wrist and the arms
supply.
and the ankles? So you need 3 pair right there. But they also make these leather things that you put your arms in and it zips up and it covers from here up to your elbow. I know, too much information.
I'm like, how do you know that, Red?
I used to work in an adult shop. Remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I mean, oh, God. This guy comes in Big, tall, good-looking black guy comes in. And I'm down on my hands and knees dusting the shelves. And I'm over in the BDS&M section of the store. And he comes in, he walks up to me, he goes, "On your hands and knees, huh?" I didn't skip a beat. I looked up at him and went, "Where else would I be in this department?" I saw that black man turn red. I started laughing because I said it with such a deadpan face. He walks over to the manager, Lee, cracking up. He goes, "I like her," and walks out the door. Lee comes over. He goes, "What did you say to him?" And so I told him. He goes, "Oh, Lord, you did know." Yeah, I did.
Susan from New Horizons, I don't know. I think a naked old person on a scooter would be pretty dangerous too.
A golf cart in reverse.
All that flapping in the wind.
Oh, that would be interesting to see. No person on a scooter drinking a beer.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, they do have things over 3 feet tall. The 3-foot pink penis pillows. I know, because Ashley jumped out. Oh, God. It was a quiet night. Ashley's in there just dancing to the music. I went outside to smoke a cigarette. Sitting out there, and this guy pulls up, turns off his car, and the lights are off. She obviously didn't see him. And just as he got to the doors, she jumped out in the door, had that pillow in her hand, and her arms raised up to the sky and was going, See, the look on that guy's face and the look on her face is something I will never forget. She ran into the back of the store hollering, "You handle him." I went, "Oh, it's a night I ain't gonna forget."
Well, good times like that, it's good to remember them and have a good laugh. Always. Are we muted?
And, well, okay. I do have that pinata, too, that I made Billy, so.
Hey, now that didn't sound good. It sounded like you said you made it for Billy.
No, I'm not going to say that. It's not going to be nice. No, Brain, that is not nice.
That's right. Be quiet, Red.
Read Billy's last one. Billy, you ain't got no good sense. Oh me, here's
I got a black bath for it.
Okay, that's Billy. Funny, Susan.
Oh yeah,
a church group stopped at the Adam and Eve store with their youth group when they realized it was, or when the adults realized it was an adult store. They rushed those kids to the van. It was hilarious to watch.
I bet you it was.
You said that was a true story.
Couldn't you imagine? Lord.
Oh wow, Mommy, what's that big long thing hanging up on his bra?
Exactly. What you use this for, Mama? Pastor, can you describe how this works?
That can go 2 different ways. That's not a good no.
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah. No, not good.
No. Father, did you see what those mannequins are doing? Oh me.
Oh Lordy.
I will have to say that this was one of the most classiest adult store I've ever been in. They didn't have peep shows or nothing. The whole place was well,
you
like
was
there was
sad.
no dirt anywhere.
Was she sad?
Yeah, because she wouldn't
No.
peep show.
No, that she didn't have a male peep show.
No, I wasn't sad, but I had a good time there.
Did you ever take a customer to the back?
No, the only back room was the office.
Oh. Oh Lord, Red, you teach us a lot.
You mean they didn't have a warehouse?
I am the only one of my siblings that has actually done as much traveling and done as much stuff in their lives and wild things. And they're like, you're the only one of us gutsy enough to do it, and you're in a wheelchair.
No, that is horrible.
But how many people in those dildo factories are sitting there
Red,
wanting to have a dildo fight like a sword? You know they are.
Red, did you
Please.
see Susan?
Oh, Billy.
Did you see? Yeah, Billy's last comment. Ew.
But the parents were pulling them and trying them to get back in the van.
Billy, worst part of it.
Billy, that ain't right.
No, that's gross.
That's gross.
Susan said, Red, did you say you wanted to make Billy a pinata so you can hit him with a stick? Her pinatas ain't just a stick. They need to be cream filled.
Oh, you just gave me a really good idea. I could actually do that.
And the scary thing, I know how to crochet.
Okay, I just want to let you know, since the coast is clear and he's not in chat lurking anymore, Josh and I are just friends.
Okay.
Okay.
Him and his
We
wife
didn't think you
are
were.
getting back together.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
His wife and him are getting back together?
Yep. They've been talking for the last 2 days.
Okay.
Oh,
well, I got to get the boys to clean out my closet and organize all that.
Maybe
then
they
I'll take
needed a show and tell.
And then I'll do the show and tell.
And I won't be here for that.
If you see a ship flying by, you'll know what it was.
Well, was y'all getting serious, Dez, or just?
Aw.
I'm
sorry, Des.
That sucks.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's all right. We decided we're just gonna be friends. I don't want to lose this friendship, so
that's good.
it just hurts. That's all. Because
It does.
I stupidly got myself emotionally attached, and I should not have let my walls down. So,
And I can guarantee it's like that on his side too.
I knew I was gonna be by myself for the rest of my life.
No, Des, there's someone out there for you. God will put that person in your path when the time is right.
I'm 60. I'm gonna be 60 next year, and I'm disabled. I'm fat. And I'm scarred. No, and nobody's gonna want that. So,
Des, everyone is loved. Okay, there's someone out there for you.
I
Trust
can't
me.
believe you
Stop
just
putting
said
yourself
that.
down.
I can't believe you just said
Or I'll
that.
find a way to kick your ass too.
I've been talking like this. I've been talking like this for years.
About a week or two ago, you got after my butt for saying the exact same thing.
Exactly.
I know.
Exactly.
I know.
Exactly.
I know,
Well,
but that's just how
well,
I
take your own
felt like this my whole
advice.
life.
Take your own advice.
Honey.
There's a lot of good qualities
toward
in
the corner.
you.
Yes, there is.
Y'all see what Billy said?
My brain
My
and I are
brain.
also getting back together.
Billy, you ain't got no brain.
Exactly.
We're working
Susan
through the
said Adam
Yeah,
and
rampage.
Eve
just a
is
little bit.
definitely a show and tell place.
Oh
I think
yeah.
Billy Joe, I think I need to be one of those assholes, be a major fucking bitch. And
You are not.
maybe somebody will be interested in me.
No.
I'm going out for a smoke.
Hey,
Um,
Daz, before you leave, look at me.
I'm
her-
looking. I'm right here.
But I can't see you. Pretend like I'm a baby.
Think-
I can't see you if I have behind my hands.
Pea pie.
Yeah.
Peekaboo. Hey,
She doesn't looking red. She ducked down. Hey, well, I'll do it. We love you, Daz.
We love you.
Love you guys. It hurts.
But
That's all.
Des, it does hurt. Trust me, I know. But you know what? It took me. I didn't think I was gonna find anyone. I'm 180 pounds. I don't think I'm pretty.
I'm
I don't think I'm
305
beautiful.
pounds, girl. All right. I've got lymphedema
But
cellulitis.
you
My
know
legs are
what?
scaly.
But you know what? There's someone that is out there for you, okay?
Yep.
Yes. There's someone that is out there for you that will love you, okay?
No, I've given up on that. I've lost
Hey,
that.
you were saying that here a while
Hey,
back, and then Josh
Des,
come along after him and his wife. You got your hopes up, but it wasn't the right one. So don't say that
it
ain't
just wasn't the
somebody
right
out there
time,
for you.
okay?
Exactly.
No,
Des,
it's not just that. It's just everything. I'm going out for a smoke. I can hear you guys. You guys can yell in my ears all you want to. I'm not going
Des,
to mute it.
hey,
Des,
I love you, my
Desiree.
snowflake, my
What?
peaceful snowflakey icicle. I love you,
Des,
dear.
Des,
Yes,
if
Terry.
I can find love that's 10,000 miles away, so can you.
Yep.
When hell freezes over, maybe. Oh, wait a minute. I
No,
am hell. I am the
no,
icicle.
no. My neighbor's in his 70s and him and his ex-wife are together again for the third time. Trust me. There's someone out there for you. You're beautiful. You've got a huge heart. You're well loved. Trust me, there's someone for you. Just God has not put that person in your life yet.
That is
Exactly.
true.
Yep.
They did. He died of cancer.
Des. So did mine. And you know what? I wasn't looking for love. I was just looking for friends. And then I found Aaron. I didn't expect to fall in love with him. Yeah, I thought he was sexy, so I still do. I loved his voice from the time I heard it. I love that accent, always have. And then when I saw him for the first time, oh my god, my jaw dropped. But I had to watch how I said things because he was in a
Look,
relationship.
she's crying. That's so sweet.
And you know what? If I can find love and it's halfway around the world, you can find love too. My grandparents found love through a picture of each other and through letters when my grandfather was in the war. That's how they found love. And if so many people could do it like that back then, I mean, with technology today, yeah, it's gonna hurt. But you know what? There's millions of fish out there, and there's one that's for you.
And if you don't never go fishing, you ain't never gonna catch nothing.
There's
Well,
dry land fish
I'm
too.
not fishing in this friggin' town.
Well, Daz, I don't hardly go out anywhere to run over anyone to try to get a relationship with them.
To run
Yeah, she
over
did.
anybody.
Yeah, she just tries to chase a fed up trucks up and down the dirt road.
See, I
And
figured,
Red,
I
there's
figured
someone
if
that's
I got
crazy enough
into
to
a
be with you
relation,
too.
well, I figured if I got in a relationship, the only way I'm gonna meet somebody is if I run them over first, and then I apologize to them and I start talking to them.
Make sure
No,
they make
just
sure, yeah, but you got to make sure they're not married because they can have their wedding ring off.
Well, I don't wear a wedding ring, but that don't mean
I ain't got mine on either. Mine actually needs fixing. That's the reason I ain't got mine
That's why I
on.
said make sure they're not married first.
Yeah,
But
that's
you know
true.
what? There's somebody for everybody. And
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, it may not even work out for Josh and his wife. They just maybe wanted to try. When Tony and his first wife, they split up like 15 times. He was the one that kept trying to make it work, and she didn't.
Susan
And so they finally split and divorced.
Toothbrush. Oh, who shares a toothbrush? That's nasty.
Put it up on the thing.
Sorry for the fireworks if you hear them.
Oh, that's okay.
That's okay.
That's our
But
son met his
Susan at
wife
New
on Farmers
Horizon said
Only.
our son met his wife on farmersonly.com.
Exactly. I mean,
Well,
yeah.
It don't hurt to talk to people, and
Yep.
It don't.
So,
Go on
even
groups
going to
on
lives and
Facebook.
stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I met Darren, was that Two Family Homestead live stream. He was on there and he would call in, and so because I was bored, I called in because one of the people they had on there, I wanted to talk to that guest. And so it's like every week I was calling in talking to these guests that I looked up to on YouTube and telling them how much they were an influence on me and how much things they did help me. And that's how we got talking. I mean, he messaged me on Facebook after Two Family had me up on their panel, and they were interviewing me because I said I had been looking for a job that I could do from home. And that's how him and I started talking, because his ex did that. And yeah, eventually, because I'm my own business owner, I want to start being able to hire people that could work under me and work through a rise. I just can't do that right now. Right now, I'm not set up for it. I can't do it. I don't right now. I got so much going on, not knowing what's going on my shoulder, and with work, 2 jobs, and the kids and everything, and trying to get Darren moved over here eventually.
Full.
Yeah,
It's
your cup's running
hugely
over.
full. Let's see, 2 jobs that I like. The one a couple weeks ago, I worked almost 80 hours between 2 jobs.
Good night.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
gosh.
did 76 hours between 2 jobs, and just Carnival, that was what, 52 hours.
That's crazy.
And
How much does it cost to take a cruise?
depending on the room and what all you want to do, it can cost anywhere from $1,200 to a few $1,000s. And how many people? There was this one call I got a couple weeks ago. This family, they were taking a whole bunch of people as a family trip. 20 people. They had 8 cabins.
Sorry.
Are you okay, Daz?
Hey, I thought
She's
she done got
outside.
shot.
Yeah, she's outside where they're shooting fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
outside.
did she just fall?
No, she hollered
Dez,
at
you
when the
okay?
fireworks went off.
Oh.
Scared her.
But oh yeah, depending on the cabin and depending on the room.
Hey, wait a minute.
Some
Happy 4th of
cabins.
July, y'all.
Happy
Yeah.
4th, everybody.
Yeah,
Happy
it's
4th,
4th of July.
everybody.
Depending on the cabins, Red, they can cost almost $2,000 just for one room, one cabin.
Per night.
That's not counting the gratuities that you gotta pay because you're paying all the servers and staff. And like the Cheers
food
package,
drink packages.
their drink package is called the Cheers package. You can get alcoholic drinks on that, but you can also get non-alcoholic sodas, water, juices, stuff like that. Coffee, shakes. Just to get that pre-cruise is $58.99 per person. Plus 18% serving fee per day.
God.
You get 15 alcoholic drinks per day over a 24-hour period, and the rest of the drinks are unlimited. But if you get that Cheers package on the ship, it's $64.99 per person per day, plus that 18% serving fee.
That's ridiculous.
And if you have a cabin to where there's like 4 adults, If one
That's
person
really
gets
not
a Cheers
bad.
package,
'Cause
the
look at
rest
how
have
much
to get it too, even
it
if they
drinks
don't drink
the
the alcohol.
pennies.
I
Because
got
that
$7
I
one
got a question
person,
to ask. I mean, I got a question to ask.
what?
If the ship sinks, do you get your money back?
Hell
You
no.
won't
Depends
need it.
on if you make it or not.
Yeah,
Well, they would need the money to bury me, so that's the reason I was asking.
and it's
Oh,
it's
you
crazy.
already buried at sea.
It's crazy because like
Oh, way to go.
I had a call today. A woman, she went on her account and she accidentally clicked on the Carnival Vacation Protective Plan. Well, I had to fill out a form today because she didn't want that. She accidentally clicked on it and it wouldn't let her unclick it. And it wouldn't let her because even though she's sailing September 9th, she's already started um she had already started that penalty phase, and here it is July. It was during the day the 3rd. She had already started that first part of the penalty phase. She couldn't get rid of that. I had to put in a form requesting that it be taken off because she accidentally clicked on that and she didn't want it because they were going to make her pay for two people $118.
Susan,
Yeah.
that sucks. That is extremely sad. Wow. I think my mom and dad has been married now for like 64 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah. A long time.
And see, even though it's like with me and Darren, like when he was here and we were talking, and I didn't know what if he was gonna take that next step and ask. I was scared that he wasn't. I wasn't sure how it was gonna work out with him when he was here. And I was actually really scared when we were down in Georgia. And he don't even know this. But I was freaking out in my head that okay, yeah, even though him and I were having different conversations, I had never seen the movie The Notebook. My Patty has said you gotta watch it, gotta watch it. Every time I tried, I'd start crying. I couldn't because I miss Tony so much. And so Darren said when he was over here, before he came over, he purchased it so we could watch it when he was over here. And it didn't hit me till like almost near the end that the old couple in the movie was the young couple in the movie. And when how it ended, when I saw how it ended, I was like, I want that kind of love. I want the Notebook kind of love. And you grow old together, you die this way. I want that kind of love.
Well, see, that's kind of how Steve and I was. I mean, he was a smart aleck. I was a bigger smart aleck. But he was jealous of Travis. And he was mean to Travis. To be honest with you, he was mean to him.
Well, that's not good because if he loves you, he should love Travis.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He was jealous. Like
Can't be like that.
I know, but and it just we would have had a good time if he hadn't drank like he did. If he hadn't been so jealous of Travis. And at the end, he kind of got resentful towards me because, you know, I wasn't about to give him up for my son.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Crackers.
And
saltine crackers.
Yeah.
But it's like with Darren, we spent so many days and nights talking, getting to know each other. And yeah, the emotions are there and you get attached. Yeah. Seriously. And it's like I was scared to let my walls down with him because yeah, when we found out Tony had the brain tumor that night and the next night we went walking and even in the house we would talk. And the first night he goes, I want you to listen to what I gotta say. He goes, if this is something that's going to take me away. I want you to find someone that's going to be good to you and the kids. He goes, he goes, that don't do drugs, they don't drink and get drunk and stuff like that. He goes, I want them to be type that goes to church, loves the Bible and God like we do. He goes, someone that is going to be good for Antonio because he's going to be that father figure. Someone that's going to be good for Amanda and can deal with her because of her autism. And it's like, there's everything that Tony's won. Darren has hit that check mark and then some. And it's scary sometimes how almost like Tony he is. Drinks nothing but coffee like Tony does. He smokes like
Oh,
Tony.
Susan.
It's
Oh,
crazy.
that's horrible.
And the first time him and Amanda video chatted, she talked to my video chat for almost a half hour. She wouldn't even talk to her own sister for 5 minutes on video chat.
Oh, hey.
But Darren's got this card that they have to have over there for working with special needs kids. And
Susan,
it's like
Susan just said that her first husband died. They were married for 3 weeks.
Oh wow.
That's
Where is it? Where is it? What did I do with it?
Susan.
Oh, frig. Desiree, you're fucking losing your mind.
But it's like, I
there
want
you
that
are. I thought
long
maybe
love.
you become the invisible woman there for a bit.
No, she's there. I saw the top of her head over her name.
No.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh. God Daily is wonderful.
I couldn't find my glass. I couldn't find my phone. I had it in my bra.
Don't you hate when you
your
can't feel
phone
because
in
your
your
boobs are
bra?
so big?
Yeah, I had my phone in my bra because it's my glove box. My bra.
You
is my
got
glove
big
box.
boobs. You put the phone in there. The bra holds it in place. There you go.
Hey, I learned you don't put your phone in your bra. You don't put it in between your legs, because if you got it on vibrate and somebody calls you, it is not the situation you want to be, especially when you're at work.
Exactly. Mine's my candy warmers. I was getting candy bars out from under them one day, and Glenn says, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm warming my candy up."
Well, I put it in there because I was using my walker, so I had to put it somewhere.
Yep.
I don't know how many times I put my phone on my bra and come home from the store and I'm looking all over for my phone and I can't find my phone.
Red.
And
I
tell my son or my daughter to call me. I was like, you know what? Call my phone because I can't find it. And it's in my bra. I can't feel it. It's like, you know what? Sometimes big boobs is not as good as they are.
You know, a long time ago, the teachers used to say, if you ain't got enough to share with the class, you don't eat it. Well, y'all are far away, so I can't share it with you, but I'm still going to eat it. I don't think I learned that message real good.
You got me hooked on them things.
They're good.
Yeah, you remember when y'all brought the soup? You give me and Glenn some of them?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta try that caramel M&Ms. You gotta try caramel M&Ms. Oh my god, they're so good.
But
they're
I got you hooked to these.
Yeah, she's a caramel nut. And when I got before I went to surgery and everything, she's gonna be nice to me, and said she got me a bag of peanut M&Ms. I said the peanut M&Ms are yellow; they're not blue.
There's caramel M&Ms.
I know what she's thinking about when she got them.
I didn't see it.
Oh, they are so good. Robin from Big Bear Home said she had shared them one time on their live stream, and I went to the store and found some. Oh my god, I've been hooked on them ever since. The cookies and cream ones are good too.
Drop
the cookies and cream.
Drop them in your coffee.
Billy Joe actually fell asleep. I think Billy Joe fell asleep in his chair, or he's gone.
I think he fell asleep in his chair too.
I may have fallen asleep.
Well, he'll find out when it falls out of it.
Oh, I like doing homemade caramel, and I'll during the winter I'll make some and I'll put that in my hot coffee. It's so good. I'll put it in hot chocolate too.
That sounds good. I hate coffee. Hot chocolate, yes.
Caramel and hot chocolate. Oh yeah, that's
I
good.
want to make me some homemade flan. I think that would be awesome.
What's that?
It's like a custard with caramel over top of it.
Oh, okay. I know what it is. Yeah.
There's this
Good night, Billy
dessert.
Joe.
Night, Billy.
Good night,
Good
Billy.
night, Billy
Night,
Joe.
You have
There's this
good
dessert
fun.
that I've tasted only one time, and it's so freaking good. It's Brown
That's funny,
Betty
Susan.
something.
Yes, we made it
Brown
past the
Betty.
boob talk.
Yes,
Mm.
Stevie.
It was on the Rebel Canners thing. Brown Betty something.
You too, Billy Joe.
It's a
Happy 4th
dessert.
to you and
Yeah.
Sharon and the kids.
That stuff is good.
Yeah. That group bread can get you in a lot of trouble. Good trouble, but trouble.
Oh my gosh, Susan.
Oh God.
Susan from Near
Wow.
Rising got to go to the store to get chocolate, but Susan from Herb, that's awful.
Wow.
Well, see, I don't worry about sticking
I don't care if it's
anything.
serious or funny. Just a video from you is all we like.
Yep.
Yeah, tell Sharon we want to see her. Tell her we love her and give the
Yep.
youngins a hug from us.
Yes.
See, I don't worry about sticking things down in my bra. I ain't allowed to wear them.
I just stick it sideways up top, but only because my hands are full with the walker.
It's that
And
she
then
can hear you.
I couldn't find them, so then I went, okay, where are they? And then I just tapped my chest and went, oh, there it is.
Yeah, see, a doctor
couldn't
told
calm
me a long
myself.
time ago that I'm actually not allowed to wear bras because of my skin problems. I'm not allowed to wear underwear either, but I do.
I hate wearing them, but I don't like going into stores flopping around everywhere either, so I do it.
Mine ain't big enough to flop. I belong to the itty bitty titty committee.
Okay.
I've never known
Steve,
what
wait a
that
minute.
is.
Hold on, Stevie. We went back to the boob talk again.
Yeah.
I've never known what that is.
That was Stevie's fault.
And Billy's saying tiny house live or tiny home life.
Yeah, because Sharon can hear us. That's
Hey, it's a home.
Good night, Billy.
Good night, Billy.
He's off to dream about whipped cream filled bras.
Well, Billy, now there's an idea for you and your wife.
On top.
Billy, there's an idea for you and your wife when you finally get your own room.
Well, Stevie's the one that brought back the
yeah,
the
I know.
Talk. When it mentioned something about boobies, I went, "That's my cue." Got a hit. Oh, wait a minute, that didn't look right. I got to latch on to that cue.
You gotta latch on to that one. Oh, there's another boob.
Wait
another boob thing.
I didn't mean that the way it came.
Yeah. Bright red.
Y'all, I want to brag on Stevie since he's in here. Where we went over there last night and ate, y'all would not believe the good food and the barbecue.
Billy said he didn't do that. He was at work.
Didn't I say Stevie's?
Stevie. Oh, I said Billy, didn't I?
Yeah.
No, I meant Stevie.
Yeah.
Stevie was at work.
Yeah, but still, he invited us, him and Willie, and we are so thankful. And y'all, Junior went over there, and Junior is very quiet till he gets to know you and feels comfortable. Y'all have seen that. He'll not say that.
Yeah.
He walked up in that house and started talking to Stevie and his sister like he knew them forever.
Good.
That's cool.
It is cool because I just couldn't believe that he felt that comfortable around them.
That's awesome.
Are y'all cooking out tomorrow?
No, we're going to the fair. Somebody's going to cook out for me.
I'm working.
I hear you.
And I'll be right here on the computer doing what I always do. Jack shit, nothing.
Well,
I have to work. The one job is mandatory.
Well, Travis said, he's getting tired of always working and never having fun. Matt wants to see the 4th of July fireworks. So my mind went to thinking, what can we do to appease them both? Salem Fair.
That's cool.
Yep. Where's that at?
Salem, Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
How far away?
I don't know.
About 2 hours.
I'm glad you guys had a good time with Junior last night, Stevie.
From you, Ray?
Yeah, about 2 hours.
That's a long ride.
I think for me it'd be about 3 to 4 hours.
That's a long ride.
Yeah. But I know a bunch of shortcuts because, I lived in that area for 6 years. Well, lived in that area about 6 years between Roanoke and Salem. And then I moved to Christiansburg. Lived there for 6 years. So, I'm familiar with the place.
Yep.
Well, me and Darren were just talking tonight before he got off. Him and I have to talk and figure out what all we're going to do when he's here. Because Thanksgiving week, we're spending most of that time down in Georgia. That Wednesday morning, we're leaving and heading down to Georgia. Thanksgiving night, he wants to start processing the pig.
That's a good one.
Yes, it is.
I gotta steal that from you, Susan.
I know. I wished I could have half, if not more. I wouldn't care if they were all gone. I don't want breast cancer or nothing, but I'm done with them.
Years ago,
my cousin, and I'm not kidding you, my cousin wears a double. It's either a double or triple D.
Hell no. No. My boobs are bigger than my ass? No.
Well, I'm telling you, this girl, from the time she was a teenager, you saw her boobs before you saw the rest of her. And she has.
And we back.
Yep. But years ago, when they started putting like surgeries, I think I saw it on TV. This woman had breast reconstructive surgery. The doctor took fat from her belly, the muscle that comes from your chest down. He went under that muscle and built 2 breasts. He told her she had to take care of her weight because if she gained weight, it's not going to be in her belly, it will be in her boobs. Yeah. Because the muscles that fat was on, that was still connected. So it went up to her chest. All he did was use the muscle and the fat to build 2 breasts for her. And he told her she had to watch her weight.
If you're ever in one of them cruises and the ship goes down,
life floats.
Yeah, you got your life floats right there.
My mom always told me when I was a kid, she goes, if you ever fall in the water, you're not going to sink. Your boobs and your butt are going to keep you floating.
I'll give you one so you can stay afloat, Glenn.
I can float anyway.
Yeah, you full of hot air.
That's right. I've been up to you for 40 years.
Hot air sinks.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
But yeah, it's always been a joke in when my mom was alive. She goes, "You're never gonna float, never gonna sink because your boobs and your butt are gonna keep you floating." I said, "I'm well balanced. What can I say?"
My poor aunt.
Oh, Stevie, I'm sorry to hear that.
She can't float. You know how normally your legs would go down and you can't float?
Stevie, no. I didn't know that.
The top of her would go down and her legs would be sticking up in the water.
Well, Glenn's nephew can't float. Or his
My dad couldn't.
He can't sing.
He can't sing. That's it.
My dad could never float. He always sank.
Oh, Stevie.
I used to be able to float, but now with my legs and everything, I have not been in the water in since 2002.
The last time we went up to the river, I'm telling you, it had been a while since I'd been in the water. And before that river fire was rushing by so fast, I'd look down and my head would get so drunk. I told Glenn, I said, this river is making me drunk.
You don't look down in rushing water. You look up straight out.
That messed with my head bad.
Susan. My mom never told me that. But she, no.
She said it. He said it was.
No. Oh, God. This is not the audience to use that joke with. This is not the audience to use that joke with.
Well, nope. Glenn said I had my train good. He said I swung one way and then one the other way, and it just hypnotized him, and he fell in love with me. That's what he's always said.
No, I said you.
My mom never talked to me about training bras. My mom never talked to me about training bras, and she also never talked to me about the little man in a boat. I had to find that out the hard way when I almost cut it off.
I don't know.
I was 8 years old, and I had to go to a store clerk because I was living with my dad, and I had to have the store clerk help me find a training bra.
No.
At 8.5, my dad went in at the one drugstore in our town. My dad was friends with one of the pharmacy clerks, one of the women that worked in the pharmacy. I had to go to her to talk to her about that other stuff because at 8.5 I was dealing with that, and it was hard for my dad. But thank God he had female friends that he could go talk to, say, hey, can you talk to my daughter about this? I can't make a long distance call to her mom, and her mom doesn't live close by, and I'm a single dad. But if it wasn't for family and friends of my dad's, yeah.
I sent you a message on what the little man in a boat means there, April.
Okay, that's where it come from. I heard those things. I was looking.
And you might want to check your.
I actually almost sent that sentence I sent you. I almost sent it to Darren.
You should help make his day. He's at work right now. But yes, he did send you a message. Send it and say, oops, that was for April.
What I almost said is the little man in the boat is the clitoris.
Mm-hmm.
What I almost said to Darren. And I went, oops, that's not the right person.
That would have been hysterical. Oh, I would have got a message on that.
I thought that might have been it, but I wasn't sure. So,
yeah, that's what we call the little man in the boat.
Okie doke. I'll know.
And at
next
12
time.
years old, I almost cut mine off.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
you
Lord.
shouldn't be that rough with it, Red.
She sent me in the bathroom to clean myself up. She didn't tell me what I was supposed to do.
Oh Lord, that ain't good.
And I came out of the bathroom crying, and she goes, "What are you crying about? What's wrong?" I went, "I almost cut the little man in the boat off." And she started laughing. Think about it. Thinking about it now, it is funny. At that time, it was not funny.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, we had our own little sayings, our own little weird sayings. But thank God I didn't send that to Darren.
Oh, that would have been hysterical.
And he would have said, well, I know what Red's thinking about.
Yep. And he's at
Well, I
work.
decided to use medical terms instead.
Shoot, when he's at work, I had to behave myself with messages. I can't send him any dirty messages when he's at work, so I gotta behave myself.
What does he do?
That's what I started saying.
He works for a construction company. He's a estimator. So if you're getting a house built and you want something done in that house, like if you want to put an island in the house, they send him the plans and stuff, and he says how much an estimated cost it will be. If someone wants to add a window, or they want to change this to this, he tells them here's the estimated price of what it will cost.
Will that be what he will be doing when he comes over here?
We don't know how long he's not going to be allowed to work when he moves over. We don't know for how long. Nope, he has to get permission to work. He's not allowed to work when he first moves over here. It may be 3, 6, 9 months, a year that he can't work. He can make knives as a hobby, but he cannot sell them as an income. So,
After y'all get married, can he not?
After we get married, he can put in his green card.
Read what Susie just wrote.
Oh, this is the normal night, Susan. 10 million topics. When he moves up, because like the next step. Oh, I gotta see what that is. I forget what it is. I just saw it yesterday. This next step, because eventually, sometime
Susan won't need to send her.
he has to do an interview with the embassy in Sydney. So when he does that interview, hopefully it'll be either before or after he comes in November. He may be told during the time, okay, in 6 months you can move over, or in 3 months you can move over. But when he moves over here, because when he moves over here, we have 90 days from the time he comes over permanently till we can get married. So in that 3 months, before he moves over, we've got to find a house, get a house. We've got to, when he moves over here, it may be 6 months before he can work. 6, 8, 9 months.
That is stupid. I mean, they're doing this, but yet they wanna complain because foreigners come over and they want to work, but they're like,
she's laughing.
Yeah,
it makes no sense.
The bad part, the illegals can walk across and they'll give them a job.
Exactly, and they'll give him money and be tax free for 7 years.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh
So
yeah.
Why does people want to come across illegal instead of the right way?
You got me.
And it don't take a dummy to figure that out.
No.
But yeah, he even asked his job, his boss's boss, when he moves over here, if he'll be able to work remotely for that company till he's allowed to work here. Oh, he can't. If he makes knives, I can't sell them for him.
I can.
He can make them as a hobby and gift them, which we'll have to say if we sell them, they'll be exchanges.
Well, gift them to us and we'll sell them. And send them the checks. That'd be one way around it.
But yeah.
Or just dealing cash and no one will know.
Exactly.
Yep.
And
that is the stupidest law.
It is. Yeah.
I mean, they're saying they just want to come over here and live,
Yeah.
We had to live off of what we all work for. Well, if they want to come over here and work.
And the thing is,
let them.
The money he has over there does not count at all. Everything is based on the income here.
Daz?
Yep.
Daz.
You awake?
No, she's not. Daz. Desiree, the peaceful snowflake. There you are.
I did a
Yeah,
Josh maneuver.
it's crazy because there's so much they don't count, and he makes good money, but they don't count it. Everything is based on what my family makes. Yeah,
That's just awful.
and it's like we as part of some of the documents we had to show his flight itinerary, his passport that got stamped before he flew over here, any like when he made the hotel reservations from when he flew for him and I get that first room that first night. I had to give balance that. I had to show pictures of him and me together in different places. I sent pictures of him and me, pictures that other people took. I sent pictures of when he was down on one knee asked me to marry him. And it's
You know
like,
what you should have asked him?
what?
If you needed to collect his first bowel movement while he was here too.
I had to set up an appointment so I could talk to him on the phone next, and I haven't done that yet. I gotta do that this week. I couldn't the last 2 weeks, and so this week I gotta call him and set up a time so I have a over the phone talk and find out what the next steps are. And it's crazy. It's like when he goes to the embassy over there, before the interview at the embassy, he has to go to the police department, and I guess it's like proof of address or something. Or, I mean, they check everything, criminal background, everything. So yeah.
Tell him he better be careful. Soon they're gonna have him bending over.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's like one of the things for immigration, if you have the sole purpose is to come over and just marry someone, they'll kick you out of the country and ban you from coming back over.
It reminds me of
You
the
gotta
proposal.
you gotta do everything local.
Oh, she fell asleep. April.
April, it's your turn
What?
now.
It's hard.
Dozy posy.
All right, everyone's going to sleep.
We need to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to call it a night.
Yep.
It's been a good night.
Susie.
Yes.
Some of this,
April and Glenn.
This conversation was really, really intellectual.
Everywhere.
Some parts was
Yes, everywhere.
And some of it was naughty. And
it was a normal night. It was a night that I think all of us needed.
Yep, exactly.
I definitely did.
Yep.
Well, we're glad you got to join us.
Yep.
Now I'll make sure I don't get in bed and punch myself in the eye. I did that. And I didn't do it pulling up covers. I was showing Travis and Matt something, and literally my knuckle went in my eyeball.
Ouch.
Oh, gosh. I know that hurt.
No, I laughed.
I probably would have too for a few minutes anyway.
Oh. Everyone happy 4th of July?
Yes.
Yes.
If you go out, please be careful.
Yes.
I'll be
Have
right
a lot
here.
of fun.
I'll be working, and then I will be opening my bottle of muscadine wine because they don't drink it, so it's all
Your
mine.
bottle of what?
I deserve it.
Her
You
bottle
broke
of
up.
Shane's
muscadine
Kinfolk
wine.
Farm
Okay.
muscadine wine. It's homemade wine, so I'm
Oh.
opening it tonight. Well, after work, and I'm having me some. Darren don't drink wine, so it's all mine.
Some today after work. Tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that right.
Yeah.
Not me.
It's morning now,
I
not
don't
nighttime
drink
for me.
wine. I don't drink
Oh,
beer.
I love
don't
it. And
drink
I
alcohol.
love homemade wine. It's so good.
No, last time I drank wine, I ran into the door frame. So I don't drink
Shane
wine.
makes a bunch of different flavors that I want to try. So I think I'm going to be buying some bottles off of him.
Yeah. She's going back to sleep. We got to go.
Yep.
Yes. Good night,
Alrighty,
everyone.
Good
Love
night,
you.
Bye, everyone.
y'all.
Love you
Love
all.
ya.
Love
Go
you
to bed,
too.
April.
Good night. Thank
Good
y'all.
night.
God bless.
night.
Bye.
Bye.
How do I X out? Uh oh.